Skipping. Urgent message.
Marvin Stein, porcupine. I guess you're not up and at him yet. This is me. You may call me with the message. Alright? Thanks. Bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
Trying to get a line to call you. It's been, so problematic for some reason tonight. I can't get a dial tone to call you. So this is my fourth location, and the phone went through. I couldn't talk earlier because it was right there. So if you haven't gone this week, call me back. Thanks. Bye. Just wanted to say goodnight anyway. Alright,
Urgent message.
Hi. I hate that your phone keeps rejecting me. You must have a really bad connection. Anyway, I don't know. It's 11:42. It's not even late. So if you're not asleep, call me back. All right, bye.
Skipping. Urgent message.
This is B. Please give me a call when you get this message. It's just not even about being negative right now. It's about sorting out some very serious feelings that I had for you, and not being able to reach out and touch you and talk to you when I think it's necessary, when I deem it, emotionally necessary to talk. Not being able to do those things, I was not ready to subject myself to that type of, and I was not able to endure it. And I think the way you're responding is just making it even worse for me. So I need to talk to you with regards to that, and just, maybe the talk you suppose that we should be having, that needs to take place then, obviously. I don't know. Your reaction to everything is really disappointing. And I need to talk to you. So call me and don't be acting like that towards me. That's probably the situation, how you normally deal with it, but that's just not gonna work. So formulate your thoughts, processing and all that, whatever you need to do, and call me because I want to talk to you. I'm so falling in love, and it's not a good thing because I know that this is ultimately not going to end. It's not going to happen. So I need to talk that through with you. I need to express that to you, okay? And if I haven't said enough already, that's just where I am, so that you know. Bye.
To say thank you for letting me have a couple of days to actually think about what freaking happened the other night. Anyway, it was so funny how I had my whole mind made up on, when you leave your ass alone, I just felt like you was trouble. And it's so interesting how vibe is because I was right, I ain't gonna lie, I do have questions. I'm like, how do you do that? Who taught you that? Are you a goddamn professional? So on a real note, that was amazing. It was totally, perfect. If I were to vision what I want my man to be sexually, you would be that person, hands down. Am I mad at you? Hell yeah, because you know that you got those skills. So for you to do that to me, that was not nice at all. Because I was getting to know you in a whole different way, and it was cool too. That other way was also nice, So I don't know. It makes me more curious about who you are and what you're really about. I won't lie, But again, I keep feeling that vibe of how you gonna do me like that? That is not nice. So you definitely, at some point, will have to give me that explanation because I'm just real curious. But that's it. I'm not, in any way needing anything else. I think I'm okay. I'm staying away from you. I'm still gonna stick to that one. But I definitely want to know. I'm dude, are you on TV?
Robert Frank. and you're listening to the manmindset.com dating help for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
I'm Tyrone, and you're listening to the manmindset.com dating help for men with your host, Steve Dean Williams. So get on board, long dick style.
This is Debo. Steve the Dean Williams, give me your chain, punk. Yeah, sleep with your lights on. I still got the bicycle. Much love, Steve. Do what you do. God bless.
Yo, cupcakes. This is C.T. Fletcher, and you're listening to the Man Mindset Dating Show for men with your host, Steve the Dean Williams.
The following program is rated MAN. It contains real game, learning your value as a man, original ways to have her face in the pillow and her ass up in the air. I'm talking her knees pushed so far back, it's touching her shoulders. Touching her without touching her. Having a woman respecting your every move. Buying you gifts. Cooking and cleaning with a smile. And knowing her place at the table. So, for all you human males, cupcakes, surface dwellers, and grass-eating lions, your discretion is advised. Meaning, if you don't like the truth, then go find a show that helps you cuddle, complain, and cry about women. Just get the fuck out of here. It is game time!
We have come to the most critical area of masculine behavior. What?
Tune in, is it time yet? I got more maneuvers than a Heimlich. Spit a verse as good as any rhyme get. Cause to be the man, it's a mindset. What's a mindset? You know mindset. It's the attitude from the thoughts of your mind. Proof that we all come from something divine. That's why you will always be one of a kind. You got the power, you wanna be winning. But in the beginning, you never was taught. You really already got everything needed inside you to get you whatever you want. But what do you want? What do you need? The women, the power, the money, the fame. Mentally, all of us one and the same. A student in life and I study the game. Take them to school, ooh, that was the move. See all these mean feelings, trying to be cool, true, that's what it do. With Steve the Dean Williams, he put the flavor up into my ear. Like damn, how I play myself again. Building up confidence if we all stop and just get up on this dating help for men. Cause a happy bride and a sad groom leaves a broken heart with a stab wound. That's why I get more ass than a toilet seat in the female bathroom. It's a mindset. It's a mindset.
Wait, let's do all what? Let's start this one.
When I put it in your mouth, you drink it all. You take your clothes off every night just to call.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Dean. Class is in session. Shout out to all my chat room dogs out here and everybody listening to the show. The beautiful thing about this show, we welcome all you guys out here that actually want to learn game with open arms. We just want to let you know that we are 100% original, 100% authentic, and everything you hear that separates us from everybody else is that we make sure we keep everything in-house with game. We do not regurgitate any information, and we're going to kind of go over what we talked about earlier today on Sunday. But I do want to give a shout out to all my chat room dogs out there and the ladies out there. How you doing? For those who have liked, subscribed, hit the notification, and we want to say thank you to each and every one of you that listen, that soak it up, and all this other stuff. I do want to say to all you guys, if you want to be a student of the game, we want to say you start off by going to Hobby Lobby, Target, Amazon, Walmart, Michael's, whatever, and getting your 100-piece puzzle set. We're the only ones on the internet that tell you about this, because the way we want you to connect the game is through your mindset, by going back home, dumping the puzzle pieces on your table, throwing the box away, and putting those pieces together the way you should as a man. I do want to say to all you guys out there, if you guys have a question, please, gentlemen, call in at 833-859-8744. The lines are open. And gentlemen, if you are texting a woman and you sure like, God damn, I'm close to getting her, but I don't know what to do, just give me the text message. You know, we go off the top of the dome. And also, guys, if you have a question, gentlemen, please put a Q. We will answer all your questions. And gentlemen, what we are talking about today, if you are struggling with low self-esteem and low self-worth, we are going to try to give you a way to look at the game totally different than anybody else, because a lot of your problems stem from not only going to the manospheres, not only the red pill, but there are issues that are going on with you. And we're going to talk about those issues. But first, what I want to do is from the Pimp Andre Taylor, I definitely want to play this clip right here, because you have to understand the game and you have to understand what is important about the game. And one thing I always say before I play this, and I got your question. Give me a second. I got your question. I answer 1 second. The thing about the game that I always try to explain to all you guys is that there are levels to it, and the pimps are the Yodas of the game. The Rosebud bitter doses. Andre, all the pimps, they have and always will be the top of the game because of the street game that they possess. And when these pimps are breaking down the game to the max, the ballers, the players, the hustlers, and everybody in between, they have created a roadmap for individuals, because the game has always, it will always have been, it was always created from the street. It was never created from a classroom learning books and things like that. But to understand game, okay, because I'm going to play this clip and then we'll get back into it. I want you guys to see this. I want you to soak it up. Got a question, go ahead and ask. But I want you guys to listen to this and understand how deep game is. And we'll break it down as he's talking right
Gamed her up. I tricked her up. So that's not game. That's just straight lying.
They hear game, they think trickery, being slick.
They don't even know what it is. A lot of people think that game is trickery. Oh, man, I get.
Right. So, okay. So why do people think, and we're going to talk about why a lot of individuals think the game is about trickery based upon what we're talking about today. See, low self-esteem, low self-worth combinate to why individuals either go red pill manosphere or use tricks and gimmicks to try to pull women. So let's continue this. Here we go.
Gamed her up. I tricked her up. I would say you don't have no game. What you got is trickery. Or what you got is lies. Game you don't have, because game is truth. That's why it's so powerful. If I meet a
That's why it's so powerful. The game is truth. But for one to be not only a student of the game, but to run game, the truth has to be, our dog Lucario always would say this, has to be inside of you. But why isn't the truth inside of you? And we're going to talk about that today. We're going to discuss why the truth is not inside of you by what we're discussing today. See, most of you guys don't understand is that the thing about being a student of the game is to understand a truth about yourself. The truth is not from what women think, how women feel, and how women behave. It's not the game. The game will always be related to the way you not only think about yourself, gentlemen, but it is also influenced by how you feel about yourself. Think, feel. Think, feel. But when your feeling and your thinking and how you move is outside of yourself, it triggers something with women that give them a power over you. And I want y'all to understand this, because I hate to, I always hate to give women credit for shit. But there are things women can recognize in a person that doesn't have game. And that's when the game actually begins, when she begins to recognize certain things. And there's so many things, and I talk about it. And I want y'all to get y'all crayons out, and I want you to ask questions, because I want to explain all this to you to have an understanding, because until you can understand the world that we're trying to bring you into, and the world that I'm trying to bring you into, unlike the manosphere and unlike the red pill, is your world. But you cannot have access to your world when you are living outside of yourself. So you have a need for attention, meaning that when you don't believe in yourself, you crave attention any way you can, and you think the attention is to draw an attention by how I dress, drawing attention by my muscles, drawing attention by my car, drawing attention trying to be somebody that I'm not. And that's a problem that women can actually watch in you. And then when they talk to you, they recognize an individual that lacks drive. That means that you don't have any drive to be better than who you are today. And when a woman can recognize that in you, she is going to actually see you as food. Let's get to a question right here. I promised I was going to answer the question. Does the alcohol help with self-esteem? It's not just one thing. It's not one thing. See, that's the problem. The problem that you guys are having. And Hammer, let me get to your question. Okay, here lies the problem. It is not, okay, you can't live by another man's principles. You can't live that way. Because the moment you live by another man's principles, you got to be that man. And a person, okay, that has in the game, which is death and poison, is a follower's attitude. When you don't believe in yourself and you don't trust yourself, what happens is a lot of individuals will struggle to make their own choices. And because they struggle to make their own choices, young man, what they then do is they will begin to mimic other people. They will mimic other people rather than owning who they are. And that's where you get the red pill and the manosphere, a lot of gentlemen, because they don't want to follow themselves, because in their mind, they have this self-sabotaging behavior where they feel that because of the low self-esteem and their low self-worth, that they don't believe that they're actually good enough to win with women. Question right here. So a lower sense of self can be attributed to lack of game. Well, yeah, absolutely. Because if you want to look at the game, the game is about the truth. All right, wait, but let's go back to this real quick to listen. Now, listen what he's saying. It's a pimp. Listen.
Woman, and I tell her, before you decide to mess with me, understand what I'm about.
Stop right there. The beautiful thing about the game, gentlemen, is that when you're conducting yourself with a woman, and because I'm trying to get you to believe in yourself, that every woman you talk to, you should let them know what is and not what could be. And there are a lot of problems with the guys, because I know y'all want to have sex. And the problem is that you are putting pussy on a pedestal, and you will do anything to get pussy. But I'm going to go back to what he's saying. I want y'all to go back and listen to it, because this is game right here. Listen to what he's saying. Listen.
What you got is lies. Game you don't have, because game is truth. That's why it's so powerful. If I meet a woman and I tell her, before you decide to mess with me, understand what I'm about.
Stop. Before you decide to mess, this is where the free will comes in at. Before you decide to fuck with me, this is who I am. And then with the game and the esteem that you have is saying that you have to make the choice of what you want to do. I'm not going to try to manipulate and deceive. But when you don't have game, you have low self-worth, what you do is that you know these women want something and you lie to them and try to offer them something to try to manipulate to get them to open their legs. And if you look at the game and what he's telling you is that those that have game, they're saying, look, I believe in me, baby, and I'm trying to get you. I want you to believe in me, but you need to believe in me because you want to be with me. I don't need to manipulate you to be with me because I believe in myself. And with or without you, I'm going to move on without you or with you. And this is what he's saying right here. Listen.
The reason why I'm telling you this ahead of time is because I want to give you the choice.
The reason why I'm telling you this ahead of time is I want to give you the choice through free will.
And the decision to decide whether you want to mess with an individual like me. You might not want to mess with me, so that's game.
That's game, gentlemen. You see what I'm saying? That's game right there. Question right here. The question he's asking, how do women change when they've been with the average guy previously and not with you? What do you mean? I don't understand what you mean by that. How do women change when they've been with average guy and not with you? Well, the change that we're trying to show them is that if you decide to fuck with me, we're going to educate you and elevate you. She can't get educated and elevated by somebody that worships her. So it is kind of weird, but that person is going to get educated and elevated by the woman when he puts the woman above himself. So I'm trying to understand the question. I don't know what you mean. Give me more. I gave you the answer. It's more. You just got to call in if you don't understand. But as I was saying to you guys before, with all this, is that most of you guys don't understand that when your thoughts are in line with, and this is bad, your feelings, you're going to have impact in a different way than a man that says, listen, this is who I am, this is how I move, and this is what I want to be with you. And you have the choice to say yes, and you have the choice to say no. And whatever you say, I'm going to back you on that because I don't want, gentlemen, you don't want anybody with you that doesn't want to be with you. And you should never try to force a woman to be with you. Because the moment that you make it about the pussy, then the woman that's attached to that pussy has so much influence on you that your self-esteem then is connected to, well, not your self-esteem, but your self-worth. What I am is going to be based on if she gives me some pussy, some time, or anything like that. You see what I'm saying, gentlemen? And that's where the problem comes in at with the game. See, most of you guys have to understand that the way you feel about yourself right now is not coming from within. It is something that is coming from outside of yourself because your influence. See, a man's influence has nothing to do with the woman. A woman cannot influence me. The thing is, I influence myself. And the thing with all you guys out there, you don't influence yourself. Because in your reality of how you see the world, you don't have an interpretation or an introspection of what you are in the reality. See, most of you guys, you see a woman and then you come up with this false reality of this is what I am, or not reality, but a judgment. This is what I am and this is what she is. And if this is what she is, this is what I've got to be. I've got to change who I am for her. And that's not the game. You should never try to change yourself. But when you learn who you are and you have a truth of what you are, then by all means, all you do, gentlemen, at the end of the day is present yourself. You see what I'm saying, gentlemen? I'm saying this to you. It's this simple. You see a woman, and all you do is present yourself. But before one can present himself, one must create some type of intrigue or influence to show the woman that I'm different from everybody else out there. Okay, I mean, when a woman has been with an average guy her whole life and now is messing with you, I'm asking how does it change her behavior? Well, what happens, AV, is that a lot of women are on edge. A lot of women are not used to, or they're waiting for the shoe to drop. A lot of women are not used to a man that says, "I don't need your pussy to define me, baby. I'm saying this is who I am. I'm saying this is what I want." But one thing we're not saying is we're just trying to fuck. We're not saying that. And the reason why we're not saying that and what throws her off is because they're not used to a man that values his dick. They're used to guys that just, hey, I'll take whatever comes my way. And if you want to give me some pussy, you want to give me some play, then I'll take whatever scraps you want to give me. They're not used to somebody saying, look, yeah, I want to fuck with you, but I ain't trying to fuck because I don't even know if you're even worth. Look, I see some potential in you. I think there's some potential in you, but I got to see what the fuck I got to see how you move it because I can't be around and fuck with somebody that ain't about that shit. You know, they on some weird ass shit. Maybe they got some fucked up ass behaviors, fucked up ass. You just can't give yourself away because of how we feel about ourselves. So it kind of throws them off because they're used to saying that, you know what, I know he wants to fuck me, so I already got control. You see what I'm saying? Then again, give props to women. Women know these guys that have low standards. Women know guys that have low standards. They know guys who use guilt trips. They know guys that sit around and they beg. They always are going to agree with the woman. They're going to do whatever they can to kiss her ass, walk on eggshells. So they're already used to all that stuff. So what they're not used to is a man that can walk the fuck away. A man that says so fucking what? Hey, listen, if you want to fuck with me, cool. But if you don't want to fuck with me, cool. If you find somebody else that you want to be with that motherfucker. If you don't like the situation, there's the door. They're not used to that because what they see that as is an asshole or something like that. Area code 514, what's your name? Where you calling from, sir? How can I help you?
Hello, yo, what's good, Steve? I called in yesterday and you told me to watch Wanted and
yes,
answer a question about why I think the mind made me look towards the red pill and like act the opposite way when seeing a woman.
Yes, sir. What's going on? What's up?
Yeah, so I wanted to ask you.
Yes.
Well, when I saw the movie, it kind of felt like a metaphor for what game is. And I want to ask you if Sloan, or whatever his name was, if he was kind of like the mind, and if the mind will always be against you, or like does it ever
the mind will
start
always,
helping
I've
you?
always said that the mind is always against you. So,
Forever.
so the again, what you guys are doing is that you're suppressing the hunger. You're suppressing the man. But what you have done is that the feeling that you have, you labeled the feeling. You didn't know what the feeling was because you didn't understand it. You labeled it fear. So every time you see a woman and you get that feeling, you are suppressing the drive to go after what you want. See, that feeling that you get to us, that's the thrill of the hunt, man. That's saying it's on and fucking popping. But you, on the other hand, you see it as fear. You see it as anxiety. These are your self-esteem issues that you have where you have negative self-talk. You are ashamed. You are ashamed of failure. You blame yourself for everything that goes wrong. You do the things that you don't want to do. You don't
Wait,
accept
so we're
yourself.
not supposed
What's that?
We're not supposed to blame ourselves when something goes wrong. We're not supposed
What?
to.
Okay,
Like,
give me
take
something that goes
responsibility for it.
wrong. Well, a woman saying that she's not interested in you.
Oh no, that's not.
Okay, give
That
me
has nothing to
something
do
with
with
something
it.
like what goes wrong. What can go wrong with an interaction with a woman? What can go wrong?
Oh, okay. No. In that context, no.
Yeah.
I was looking at it more generally.
Yeah, so what can go wrong? There is no go wrong. It's just that you're indecisive. But the problem is that you're fucking with somebody that already knows your fucking story the moment you walk up on her. But it's smart enough to make a move to make you feel like you're actually running shit when she's actually running the whole thing.
Yep.
So is there any other questions you have, sir?
No, that's it. That's all.
All right, well, if you have any questions, go ahead and call. I got you. Thank you, sir. We'll throw you back in, okay?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the call. All right, let's continue. Let's see here. We got another question. Let me see. Got another question. Got a few questions. We'll answer your questions. Let's see here. You're continuously building on yourself. How do you know when you're solid enough to present yourself? Well, okay, so I believe in me, right, Hagen? And I believe that if a woman makes a smart decision and fucks with me, that it is going to be very beneficial to her. I know this. But Hagen, with that said, she doesn't have to fuck with me. She can go about her merry fucking way. But the thing is, how do I know? Is because Hagen, I just don't care. What she does and what she doesn't do, Hagen, never is going to define me. Never. So I'm always building on myself. And this is why you're solid, because all I can do is say, and like you were saying, okay, let's go back to it, Hagen. And I want you to listen. Let's take it back and listen to what he's saying as in presenting yourself, right? Look.
And what I'm about, the reason why I'm telling you this ahead of time is because I want to give you the choice and the decision to decide whether you want to mess with an individual like me. You might not want to mess with me, so that's game.
So Hagen, the thing about the game is all we can do is present ourselves to women and say, if you want to fuck with me, you can. But please understand, this is Hagen, we're gonna lay everything out. We're gonna lay everything out. So then the decision, Hagen, is 100% made from understanding everything. And that's gonna be her decision, Hagen. And what she does or doesn't do is none of our fucking business. We can't put or worry about what a woman's going to do and say. We just present ourselves, gentlemen. That's all we're doing, is saying this is who I am. How do you present yourself to a woman without looking soft, sensitive, and being a nice guy? By the okay. Okay. Sir. All right. The moment you look at a woman and don't do anything, the moment you look at a woman and ask a bunch of questions, the moment you look at a woman and you're not clear, concise, and transparent, the moment you speak to a woman and you have no impact, please understand these motherfucking women, and I'm dead ass. It is like this thing that clicks in them, that they look at you and they say he lacks confidence. He has worry. He has doubt. He has negative self-talk. He has a fear of failure. He lacks boundaries. And then there's another layer that, well, he can't even woo me. He doesn't know how to flirt. He can't make me have butterflies. He doesn't know how to make me smile. He doesn't know how to make me blush. He doesn't know how to draw out things in me that I want to reach out to him. She recognizes this from the get-go, right? Right? So here's the thing. The problem is, until you have game, Anthony, you are always going to present yourself like this. And it doesn't mean you can't hide looking soft. You can't cover it up in your muscles. You can't cover it up in your clothes. You can't, guys, I'm telling you, these women, it's like this X-ray fucking vision or some shit that they have. It's something that they have that they can recognize, my brother. That you can pretend to be hardcore. I'm about this life. I'm gonna create this profile that looks like I have a life, and I'm gonna create this this profile of my personality. But man, these motherfucking women are game to fuck up. So the reason why that you don't understand how you're presenting yourself is because you don't understand what they understand. See, what they don't understand with us and what they understand in you is that what I'm trying to get you young men to do is to finally do the one thing that she has a blurry view of. Now, when it comes to average, they can see it clearly. They can see it so clearly, gentlemen, as I said before, they can even go into the future. They see weakness so clearly that they can see 5, 10, 15 moves ahead of you. But they can't see a man that fully accepts himself. They cannot accept or see a man who is free of self-doubt, who has a self-belief in who he is and his desires, his actions, and his intentions by saying that I'm going to present myself without hesitation or indecision. I don't need to prove myself to you because I'm always, or I'm too, wait, the reason listen, gentlemen, we would love to prove ourselves to women, but here lies the problem. How can I prove myself to her when I'm always busy proving myself to me, valuing me, looking at my outcome to be the outcome, to work on what comes from within, and to know that she has a chance to not only be a part of you, but be a part of what you are and how you move. It is something that they're actually not used to. And when you don't present yourself that way, because they are the masters of emotions. If the pimps are the top of the pyramid of all game, then when it comes to emotions, women are the motherfucking top of the pyramid. That means that they are driven by emotion so they can recognize an emotional, effeminate, soft, sensitive motherfucker because they can recognize exactly what they are. And that's how they unfortunately move, because they don't want to date themselves, if that makes any sense, sir. Let me get to another question here. He says, Bob Ross said, all we're going to do here is create layers. Each layer creates more depth in the painting, which adds more layers to the painting. And this is the multi-layers of man. Well, yeah, absolutely, because I am not, gentlemen, this is why I always say to you guys, you are not what she should see. You should be a beginning of layers, doors behind doors. And every door that she accesses is a new door to not only an understanding of you, but also an understanding of her. With the average guy, there's not even a door. So what is there to open? But what happens when you say, when you're fucking with me, I'm going to show you some shit? Because if I'm on the level of unrecognizable, if I'm on the level of one thought, one mind, one way, and you're on this level of dealing with average motherfuckers, and we got work to do, and I got something to show you. You just gotta show me that you ready to be shown that shit. Let's see here. I watched one of your videos, and you say you're not trying to win because you want to conquer. Conquer's not. No, I don't know. No, I see. Okay, You guys look at a win as in a woman replying back to you. You look at a win as a woman liking you. You look at a win as a woman giving you her time. I don't want that shit. That shit is not a fucking victory to me. I want to be a landowner. That's all I want. I'm the only one to tell you about this. I want land. I want land above all things. That's what I want because I can work on that land from within. That's the conquer. But you guys win by she gives you a hug, she gives you a kiss, she reaches out to you. So your wins are minuscule to people that have game because those are not wins, those are expectations. I expect a woman to open up to me. I expect a woman to call me. I expect a woman to tell me things. Those are not wins. You see them as wins because you never experienced those things before. But it's a great question. Iverson says, does fear exist because of low self-esteem? So there are other beliefs. Well, Iverson, as I told you before, there's no such thing as fear. You have created fear. There is no such thing as fear. Fear is something that you have created to really hide behind. Okay, when you don't have any personal value and you don't have any self-worth, you are always going to look to other things to define you. And in the process, you are going to create fear, okay? Because in your mind, you're trying to interpret the world, but you're interpreting it the wrong way. And this is where the doubt and hesitation come in at, because you're succumbing to failure because you're frightened or scared of a woman. But it's not even the woman, it's what the woman is going to do because she says no and because she says she's not interested. It doesn't make sense to a man. And that's where it happens. So the enemy of my enemy is my friend. My mind is the enemy, friends to weakness. Vic, I don't understand that. Write that again. I don't understand what that means. So Pimp C, the top of the game, you're saying with game, they're even able to mass them work for us and go, no. Pimp's got a mindset that not only do they get women, they can make women do shit for them. See, we get women, but we don't put a women on the track to go out there and say they pussy to bring them back money. We ain't doing that. We're on the same island, but we're not doing that. We're not putting women out there to sell their bodies and all that other stuff. We're just saying that the mindset that we have is on that same island, but we move a little bit different. I'm saying that when it comes to the game, unfortunately, to be on that island, you can't make it about women. Everything you guys do, everything you listen to on YouTube, from the red pill to the manosphere, is always about women. With those that try to teach you a game is to say, take the woman out of the equation and make it more about yourself and stop caring about what women say. You shouldn't worry, and it shouldn't matter what a group of women say to you, because you should never be defined by women, okay? Next question here. Guys, lines open if you have a question. You say, cause it, does that mean, okay, I know, I don't want, okay. Y'all don't understand. She doesn't know about free will. She doesn't know about land. All she knows is about every motherfucker that she runs up on is trying to fuck her, trying to manipulate her, trying to deceive her to get in her pants. And every guy trying to do that, she sees that guy as, why should I give this guy any pussy? He doesn't know, he can't even handle himself. I have self-esteem issues, low self-worth and things like that as a woman, but yet this guy's the same way as me. He's like my girlfriend and shit. So women don't know about that shit. You hearing it from me because y'all just hearing it from a motherfucker got game. But they don't know about that because the actual land, as I said before, is based off that I'm the prize. Y'all you don't see yourselves as prizes. The woman is the prize. The pussy is the prize. Her reaching out to you is the prize. And that's why you give her cubic zirconium, feelings, thoughts, and all other stuff, because you don't worship the man inside of yourself and you're defined by pussy. So the thing is that guess what? We don't have expectations. You have an expectation of what can I do to get pussy? Our expectation is this is who I am. The end. That's it. I am. This is why I'm here. This is what I want us to be. And you decide off of that what you want to do. Hey, guys, what you want to do or what you don't want to do. And whatever that is, it's none of my motherfucking business. It's not my business. You just decide you have everything. See, it's weird for a woman to run up on a motherfucker that says, this is everything you have in front of you. Listen, you know that you ain't the only one. You know what kind of motherfucker I am. And I would never gonna sit there and lie and say I ain't got that. You already know. Gentlemen, they already know a motherfucker got game enough. I got women, because a motherfucker that has game and women are going to present themselves. This is who I am. Now you have the option and you have the choice. You can fuck with me or you can fuck off. And that's not being mean. But how many women are used to running the motherfuckers that say, you got this choice right here. You get to choose what you want to do. I'm never going to beg you. I'm never going to please give me man, fuck no. We're not doing that, but you guys will. See, you guys are saying this. I just want to fuck you. But there's nothing about me to fuck. There's no incentive to want to fuck with me because I don't even believe in myself. So I'm just going to throw myself out there. Okay? So it's all about incentives and shit like that as well, big dog. Is it because over 17 you try to find something to grasp for yourself? Well, dog, I don't, we just talked about that. I don't understand the question. Well, you try to find something to grasp on, because there are different reasons why you have what you have, okay? So everything that you guys are moving on are on fucked up ass expectations. I have no mouthpiece. I'm not interesting. I am boring. I don't know how to communicate myself. But I think my expectation is that she should give me pussy just on that general principle. Your expectations of yourself are so fucked up. You have no personality. You live in self-doubt. You not only blame women for everything that's going wrong in your life, but you're also criticizing yourself in the same sense or in the same sentence. You're hesitant. You have these emotions of guilt, frustration, dejection, hopelessness, anger, worry, sadness, depression, and shame, but yet she should fuck you because you took her out on a date. She should fuck you because you paid her rent. She should fuck you because you helped her do something. That's what I'm saying, man. It's this weird thing that you guys feel that women should give you, but what are you giving her back? But problems, low self-esteem, and femininity, gentlemen. From what I understand what you said about fear, does fear exit because we're living outside? Fear doesn't, okay. You can't just get rid of the lie because you want to say leave. It doesn't work like that, big dog. The game doesn't work like that. It doesn't. And that's why a lot of you guys have the issues that you have today because of how you are seeing yourself. You're looking. What you're doing is that you guys are holding on to the habits that are keeping you down because this is your comfort. You want to feel safe in what you are. You don't want to learn anything. You think learning about women fucking a bunch of guys and being modern and having a high count, that's not our business. You hear a woman that says, well, you know what? I want a guy to make $1 trillion, and you feel some kind of way. Is she not allowed to feel that way? It's none of my business. She can say she wants a guy 6 foot tall. That's none of my business. She can say that guy has to have this kind of job and he's got to do this for me. That's none of my business. But when you have low self-esteem, you make it your business because you are making assumptions or personal assumptions off of what she's feeling. You're saying that what she's feeling makes me feel bad about myself. So I'm going to get mad at her because she's what? She's not allowed to make a decision of what she wants, gentlemen. She's not allowed to say what she wants. She's not allowed to say, well, this is the kind of man I want in my life. She's allowed to do that. But it's none of my fucking business what she says or doesn't say. I'm not here to sway her. The 50s, Miles, Zags, Lucarios, and all of us. We don't make judgments on women. Never. Because the moment you make a judgment, gentlemen, is the moment you have restricted yourself and imprisoned yourself, and you don't even understand it. And what you don't even understand is that when a man makes judgments on himself, what does the mind look for to reinforce you to stay in the prison? The moment you make a judgment on yourself is the moment you go to the red pill and manosphere that does nothing but judge women. The moment you judge yourself, then you feel connected. Then you feel connected to those people. And then the mind fucks you over. And then it kills your self-esteem. Once you become one thought, one mind, one way, connected to yourself in the game, gentlemen, once you're connected to yourself in the game, you will understand that through the core, through who you are, there is this mindset. It is this all-encompassing attitude that you have that's going to make you an asshole. It's going to make you a dick. It's going to make you cocky in her eyes, in their eyes. Because the only way a woman can interpret a person is either you're a nice, sweet, kind, loving, caring, understanding, let's be friends, I don't want to fuck you, or who the fuck does he think he is? Does he think he's God's gift to the world? Fuck him. I don't give a fuck about him. Who the fuck he think? I don't need that motherfucker. Fuck that motherfucker. Who is that asshole, that jerk? Why? Because the mind cannot interpret a person that has a belief in himself, an opinion on himself, and an expectation, gentlemen, not on a woman giving him some pussy, but an expectation that says, I'm not even presenting my dick. I'm presenting me. Whoa. Let's slow that down for a second. Listen to what the fuck I just said, gentlemen. Let's slow that down. I want y'all to write that down. I'm not presenting the dick. All I'm doing is presenting the first layer of me that has doors that's behind me, that if you want to come and fuck with me, you're going to do it on my motherfucking terms. I ain't doing it on your terms, because if I did it on your terms, that means I'm actually running behind you. We don't run behind them. And that's what makes us dicks and assholes and all those other things. Because all these factors that we build make us stronger to us because we live for ourselves. But when you're the total opposite of these things, gentlemen, you don't understand. You rob yourself of the beauty and the glory of who you actually are. And then you become influenced by the woman. You send her a text message and she doesn't reply. You're broken. You send her a text message and she replies and not the way you want it. You're broken. And then you build up the courage to say, well, let's go out. And then she says, no, you're broken. But see, the way you're feeling about yourself is because you're moving outside of yourself. And if you're moving outside of yourself, you are always going to have negative influences and experiences to define who you are. So your definition of a man has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with what she decides. She makes you and breaks you. And these women have this power. Do I want to, hey, this is what she's saying. She's sitting on her fucking ivory tower saying, do I want to make his day? All right. How you doing? Oh my God, she makes me feel good. And then she can take that shit away from you whenever she wants to. But that doesn't make, gentlemen, that doesn't make a woman a bad person. It doesn't mean that she's evil. It doesn't mean that it's all fucked up and it's wrong. How can women move this way and do this, gentlemen? That's not what I'm trying to say. Is that what I'm saying is that for many of you guys, the reason why you feel the way you feel about yourself has nothing to do with the woman. There was something in your life, there was something along the way that happened to you as a child that made a shift in how you saw things. There was something that happened to you. I'm not talking about like Uncle Johnny happened to you. Maybe it was the first time you started to notice a girl in elementary school and you just didn't know how to talk to her. Maybe you tried to talk to her in the best way you could and she made you feel bad and it just set an array of feelings that you just can't cope with challenges. You guys feel that talking to a woman is a challenge. You guys feel like, well, texting her is a challenge, dating her is a challenge, and we ain't saying that shit in the game, man. It's fun as fuck. It's fun. The thing about the game, gentlemen, it should be exciting, gentlemen. It should be exciting to you guys to talk to women. It should be fun. It should not be a stressful thing. But unfortunately, for many of you guys, you've made it stressful. You made it stressful because of how you see yourself. You don't see yourself as the person that can grow as a man. You don't see yourself that way. But as I'm saying to you guys out here, is that women do not or cannot interpret somebody that doesn't have the one thing that they can control above all things, and that is emotion. They can't interpret us because we thrive in a world where you guys are living in uncertainty, okay? Uncertainty. And most you guys don't embrace the uncertainty and the unknown. And that is why you stay where you're at, because who wants to go beyond the gate? Who wants to go beyond that point of who you are? But gentlemen, what if I told you this that no one talks to you about? That's where the fuck you want to go. You don't want to be where you're at right now. Because where you're at right now puts you at a disadvantage in the game because you guys give women the power. You give women this thing like they're special. Like Like I need you in my life, and without you in my life is just not gonna be the same. Nah, fuck no. Going beyond where you are right now should present yourself to a woman and say, this is who the fuck I am. But please understand this. Listen. What is the reason why you're going beyond that point? If the reason why you're going beyond the point is about a woman, then you are never going to leave that space at all. We don't do things for women. We do things for ourselves. And when a woman can be involved in that because, again, we're great lovers. We know how to take care of women, but we don't do anything for women. But the only thing we do for a woman is give her a free choice. But it's not to give her to say that, look, we gotta fuck. Cause I don't even know if you're worth my fucking time. Why would, gentlemen, this is the strength. It's the diamond dick. And y'all don't understand that. But what makes a dick diamond? It's not the size and the length of your dick. It's in the way you think and you know how you can make a woman feel without even touching her, gentlemen. Without even forcing yourself on her, gentlemen. But saying that, listen, if you want to fuck with me, you can fuck with me. But behind those doors are pleasure, excitement, and all the things that you can ever want. But you decide if you want to fuck with me on that level or not. But the one thing you can't have, you can't not only have me, you can't have my time, you cannot have my attention, you cannot even have my respect if you don't show me you're worthy of those things. But see, this is what separates the game, those who have game, from everybody else. Because a lot of people say, wait a second, that doesn't make sense. Why would you turn down pussy? I mean, my God, are you serious? You would actually turn down? You goddamn right we would. Gentlemen, that's the beautiful thing about the game that we try to share with all you individuals out there. But it's the self-worth. What is it about you? Ask yourself, what have I created that when I present it to a woman, that not only is she going to be intrigued by it, but it might influence her to influence herself to move on it. Because she can't understand. Wait a second. What's the catch? Wait, there is no catch? Wait, what's the catch? There is no catch. What do you mean? No. Wait. Then something starts to click. Wait a second. This motherfucker's moving a little bit different. This motherfucker thinking different. This motherfucker doesn't even care what I do or what I don't do. Who the fuck is this guy? He's not trying to manipulate me. He's not trying to deceive me. And wait a second, why isn't he trying to fuck me? I mean, I got all these guys that's trying to fuck me. Why the fuck this ain't? Why isn't he trying to fuck me? Is there a game he's trying to play to think that, okay, he's trying that. I'm not trying to fuck you, then turn around to fuck you type thing. But all of a sudden they start to realize that this motherfucker is the real deal. And it's the one thing that guys who don't have self-worth and self-value can't do that, okay? See, anyone can decide or play a game of, I'm going to pretend to be confident, okay? But the level that we're on, we're not even talking about confidence here. Y'all don't even understand sexual confidence. Sexual confidence is saying that I don't need to fuck you. What? Do you think that I need to fuck you to get you to fuck with me? Nah, fuck no. I just need to show up and show out and show you why you should fuck with me. See, we're not even, and see, you guys are striving for a door call confidence, but you guys don't understand sexual confidence. It's saying that I am not only working on me, but I'm working on this subsidiary of ways that I can talk to you, ways that I can kiss you, ways that I can touch you, ways that I can lick on you, and ways that I can describe that are going to touch you in so many ways that I don't even need to do a motherfucking thing on the physical because my motherfucking game is so laced up that hey, look, I believe in me, right? And I believe in me so much that what? Go back to Andre and what he's saying again. Y'all got to see this, all right? This is what sexual confidence is.
Gamed her up. I tricked her up. I would say you don't have no game. What you got is trickery. What you got is lie. Game you don't have because game is truth. That's why it's so powerful. If I meet a woman and I tell her before you decide to mess with me, understand what I'm about. The reason why I'm telling you this ahead of time is because I want to give you the choice and the decision to decide whether you want to mess with an individual like me. You might not want to mess with me, so that's game.
Gentlemen, that's where the sexual, we listen, we can't fuck them all, guys. And we don't want them all. We want a select few. But we ain't begging for no motherfucking pussy. And we're not going to kiss a motherfucking woman's ass for a pussy. So the difference in the mindset of validating putting yourself first instead of looking to the outside. Well, you can't validate what you don't know, young man. Okay, we going to get deep here. All right, we going to get deep here. I want you to understand something, okay? I want you to get your crayons out, all right? Please get your crayons out to understand where I'm coming from because I don't want you to feel like I'm beating up on you guys, okay? But most of you guys out here have no idea that you are validating yourselves. You are. And you just don't understand how you're validating yourselves. Everything you do is validating and reinforcing what you are to yourself right now. That's why you haven't changed. But yet you're scratching your head wondering, well, why can't she see the good in me? But I can't see the good in me. I see the good in me, but I don't need to see the good in her. I'm saying that I got you, right? But let's look at this. It's a good question. Guys, get your crayons out, okay? When you look at the femininity of what you are, okay? Whenever you look at a woman and you trigger an emotion, gentlemen, write this down. This is game. Please write this down. Women don't want you to know this shit, and they don't even know about this shit. But let me tell you, the moment you take an experience and attach a feeling or an emotion, that is going to shape the decisions that you make and the actions or reactions that you take. Period. Period. And what does that mean, gentlemen? You see, gentlemen, it's okay to look at a woman and say, all right, I see. Damn, look at that ass. Damn, look at those titties. Damn, look at those lips. Damn, I can fuck with her. But it has to stop right there. Because the moment you go past the goddamn look at her, what is going to come is an emotion that's going to be so overwhelming, it's going to throw you off of whatever the fuck you think you're standing on. Listen to what I'm saying, gentlemen. is going to throw you the fuck off. Listen to what I'm saying, gentlemen. Nobody wants you to hear this motherfucking-ism right here. What I am saying to you guys out here, instead of responding to the beauty of her, when is the last time, gentlemen, you looked in that mirror and said, God damn, look at you. Motherfucker, man, look how you're looking. And I don't care how short, fat, and fucked up you may be to the world. When's the last time, gentlemen, you looked at yourself in the mirror and say, God damn, the same way you look at her, when's the last time you looked at yourself and say, motherfucker, you a bad motherfucker. Man, look at, God damn, look, man, mirror on the wall. Look at this bitch motherfucker right here. Man, hey, who we going, hey, what woman's gonna be lucky enough to meet you today, you dapper motherfucker? Look at you, motherfucker. Man, look at you. You're clean, you're cut. Who's lucky one today? Gentlemen, when's the last time you did that? When is the last time you looked at yourself the way you look at women and influenced yourself by looking and interpreting yourself by saying, God damn. And you know what? The more you say, God damn, look at you, the more you have the ability to manage your motherfucking feelings. But when you're looking at her and saying, damn, she's so fine and so beautiful, man, you're going to feel like I gotta serve her. And I've got to kiss her ass. And I've got to do everything I can do. You see what I'm saying? You got to look at yourself and be like, motherfucker, man, you know what? Man, look at what these lips can do. Look at what my tongue can do. Look at what my hands can do. Look at what my mind can do. And you know what? I'm not even looking at you down there because she ain't even deserving the dick yet. So we ain't going to talk about what you can do, but what can I do just by being me? How many of you guys look in the game and say that to yourselves? Y'all don't do that to yourselves, gentlemen. And I'm not a flirt. I'm quite introverted. The point. Well, I can't tell you what to do with your mom. You gotta do what you do, but you can't be an introvert in this game, dog. It doesn't work that way. What I'm saying is that listen. Listen, you should mirror that motherfucking wall every goddamn day. But when you don't mirror that wall every day, you're not putting a lid on these motherfucking things. You got to kill that side of you, dog. All these emotions and all this other shit. Because every emotion is being made off of pussy. Every emotion is being made off her ass and her titties and how she looks. And then from that door, behind that door is the judgment of, well, okay, I'm looking at her ass, I'm looking at her titties, let me go behind that door. And then how many guys does she have? Then you're going to go to the next door. Well, she's got all these guys after her. I can't compete with all these guys. That's another door behind that door. Then behind that door is, well, you know what? How am I going to stand out amongst all these other guys? Man, I can't win out these. Man, that's all fucked. I give up. What I'm saying to you guys is that when you have game, you know you a bad motherfucker. It doesn't matter if you 300 pounds. It doesn't matter if you're scratched up in the face. It doesn't matter if you're in a wheelchair. It doesn't matter if you have one limb off. It doesn't fucking matter, because the one thing about the game is that you have an understanding of you and the interpretation of what you are and what you bring and what you can do. But you never in these emotions and feelings like, man, I don't know what happens if she lets me go. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe she doesn't like, man, fuck no. Hell no, we cannot move that way. But the problem is when you are moving this way, what you guys are doing is you're telling her, I'm not good enough. You got to tell me what I need to be to get with you. We don't fucking move. Men don't move that way, gentlemen. Men don't do that, okay? All right? And what I'm saying to you guys out here, let's see what you're saying. Women's only problem is their beauty. No, but no, that's not true. Now, okay, see, I got to correct you. Usually I tell the women to get the fuck out the room, but they already know, so they already know what I'm about to say. The power is not in the beauty. The power is in controlling you motherfuckers that see them beyond the fucking beauty, dog. You guys out here sit around and look at her beauty, but what I'm saying to you gentlemen, there's nothing wrong with looking at a beautiful picture. There's nothing wrong with having a beautiful glass of wine if you're a wine drinker, or a nice beer. There's nothing wrong with doing all these things, dog. But the beauty is how you make her fucking feel in your presence, to a point where she's like, damn, I just don't feel the same without you. But what I feel when I'm with you is like amazing. Because for the first fucking time, I can actually have dialogue with somebody that doesn't have the motive of just trying to fuck me. But the power is not in her beauty. And this is where y'all get it all wrong. I wish it could be the power in her beauty. But unfortunately, my brother, Beast, power's not there, man. There is a power behind the power that y'all don't know about. Okay, think about this. Do you think that she just walks to a chamber and her hair's fixed nice, her nails are done up correctly, her breasts are perfectly matched up with her clothes? Do you think that's the power? The power behind the power. Ooh, we're going to talk on that. I'll tell you, let me grab this call. 314, what's your name? What's your question, brother? What's up?
Brandon, and my question is,
yes, sir.
Well, it's really related to the topic. How can I get better with self-worth? Because I've been going to therapy and everything, but it's not really helping.
Well, sir. The thing is, and I'm never going to knock therapy, and if you need therapy, but what you need to learn is game. And the reason why you need to learn game is because game will teach you an ability to have patience without frustration. We all want to be a womanizer, and we all want pussy real fast, and we all want to be, you guys want that. But through the game, I don't give a fuck what a woman thinks. She can feel what she wants to feel. But call her, she's got to give me a reason to give a fuck. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But let me ask you a question. You're going through therapy because of your low self-esteem, am I correct? And your low self-worth, right?
Yes.
Okay, and that's fine. So, and let me explain. Let me show you why game changes everything, okay?
Okay.
So, what game allows you to do, okay, so my weakness is the lover that I yesterday's me was so weak compared to the day to me. See, game allows you to have an understanding of you and to love yourself regardless of your strengths and regardless of your weaknesses. And it allows you to know your strengths, to know when to utilize what you need to utilize and work on what is weak. But let me give me an example. What is something that is weak about you that you feel is a weakness?
I just don't think I'm good enough.
Sure. Can I tell you you're a fucking liar right now? You know why you're lying, right?
Why am I lying?
And I say this with love. That is the greatest lie that you have told. Do you understand that? You want to know why?
Why?
No, I'm not here to make you feel good, but you just lied to me. Why would you lie and say you're not good enough? That's a lie. Why would you lie to me? Is that your truth? Do you think that's your truth?
No, I think my truth is that
you said that is your truth because you said you're not good enough, right? Right? That's what you said.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, so it's cool. But I'm going to call you a fucking liar because if that was the case, then would you be here now to be able to talk to me if you weren't good enough? If you wasn't good enough, would you be able to talk to me right now if you wasn't good enough?
No, I want it.
Right. So apparently you were good enough. And not only were you good enough, you superseded all your fucking brothers and sisters to get here. And because you're here right now, how can you say you're not good enough? How good enough in what? Now wait. Now this is when it comes to women, right? You feel that you're not good enough with women, am I correct?
Yes.
Okay. So give me an idea of when it comes to women, what aren't you good enough in? How you present yourself, what you say to them, what makes you feel you're not good enough? Because you can't get a woman, what makes you feel you're not good enough?
I just feel like in general I need some game, and I've emailed you a couple of times, but I haven't had a response.
Well,
so
you just got to email me again right now. Email me and just put "I'm not good enough" in the subject, and I'll send you your program. But what I'm saying, what I'm saying to you, young man, is that you are good enough, but you don't know what you don't know. And what I'm saying is never get caught up in emotional impulses that make you feel that you're not good enough. And you're just listen, it's not the woman that's the problem. You're just overwhelmed when you get around a woman, big dog, because you never learned the beauty of you to present yourself to say, this is who the fuck I am. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Because unfortunately, there's a lack of clarity in how you see things. See, you're overwhelmed because right now your reality, okay, is based and interpreted on bad things. Again, how much red pill stuff have you listened to? Let's look at that. Be honest. How much red pill stuff have you looked at and listened to?
You know what? Not much. I've found you guys, and I found Lucario.
I know. But listen to me. I know. But wait, listen. Not much, but one drop of poison is poison. Yes.
Yes.
Right. So when you watch that red pill stuff, it just reaffirmed why you're not good and created confusion. Do you see what I'm saying? See, what I'm saying to me is that I am short as fuck. And I might not be attractive to every woman out there, nor do I give a fuck. But I know this about me, is that I will always be in direct control of who I am. And I will always be able to influence anybody who wants to fuck with me by giving them free will. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, on your side, what you do is you're indulging in negativity, procrastination, complaining, blaming, and mad at women for your circumstances that unfortunately you have created. Do you see what I'm saying? When is the last time that you created an idea of, okay, let's go simple. Okay. If a woman knocks on your door right now, walk me through the interaction.
I can't.
No,
I have
no, wait, stop. It's okay. No. We're going to give you some game today. I got you. I just want you to try to create okay. A woman comes to your door. What's the interaction? What do you think what are you going to do? If a woman comes over, and again, listen. Whatever you say, will not be wrong, okay? But we need to start somewhere. See what I'm saying? So, if a woman is coming to your door, what is the interaction?
I say hello. She says hello. And then I say, I love the way you look tonight. Those black leggings look amazing on you, and so does that dress. And then she responds. And then I say, well, why don't we just get to the point and get to what we want to do? And
Okay,
she's like,
okay,
what's
that's where.
that?
Wait. Now you're getting creepy. Okay, now that's kind of okay. You were doing good, then you veered off the creepy land. Okay, you were doing good. You were doing good. But you were like this. You were like this. Hey, baby. You like, hey, girl, what's up, baby? How you doing? Yeah, you looking good. Now take your fucking ass in the bedroom and spread your butt cheeks. And no, dog, you got a little creepy. All right, relax. You were doing good. Then calm down. But what I'm saying is, okay. Let's cut out that last part. Let's take that off, okay?
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna just take that and let's build on that, okay? You have a thought. That's good, okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to mark this at 125. This is gonna be your building point, okay? And you can go back and watch this. Let me help you with this. Okay. So you have an idea, but now with the game, we got to enhance that idea, okay? So now through the enhancement of the idea, all right. So before we even open that door, we got to sit there and say, all right, well, like looking at that music, you got to have that layer on. You say, okay, well, first off, before I open the door, I want to make sure my lighting is correct. Okay? I want to make sure the music is tight, airtight. I want to make sure that all the light, because one thing I always tell you about the game that I teach you is I want to make sure that, let me show you guys, I want to make sure that I got the light shining off of the paintings in my thing, because these are going to be talking points. I want to make sure that's all airtight, right? I want to make sure these things are right, okay? Okay, stop right there. Now, wait, let's stop right there. Take one more step back. I want to make sure I smell good. By what? Going in the shower. You remember I told you the peroxide, brushing my teeth, the cologne, all that. You know, I'm getting all that, but I make sure all that. So we're going a little bit backwards, go forward. I'm gonna make sure all these are right. So now I got the music right, the lighting right. I got everything tight in there. Okay, now I'm about to open that door. Because what's on the other side of that door is about to meet a motherfucker that has this experience on how I welcome a woman into my crib versus welcome my boys in. When I open that door, I want to step back and give her a smile. I want to look her up and down. How you want to do it? You know, you want to have all this lined up. Look at her. Before and when you welcome her in, you know, you can welcome her in by giving her a hug. You can welcome her in by saying, come on in. It's your call on how you do it because it's your moves. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is you got to have these in place already in your head. Because caller, watch this, caller, watch this. So what happens if you're talking to a woman and she's like, you know what, I'm a little horny. I want to play with myself. Why don't you tell me a story what it's going to be like to come over, right? So guess what? All you got to do is pull this file out right here. Hey, listen, baby, while you're playing with yourself, I got the lighting right, the music right. And then you're at the door. And as I open the door, and then you go boom, 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 your steps. You see what I'm saying? All you're doing is creating the steps that you want to take before you actually take them, and believe in when that position happens, that I'm going to move off those steps. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So what I'm saying to you is that what we've got to do is we got to work to build a world in which you operate in. You're not operating right now in a world. You're operating off of an interpretation of a woman, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Okay, so get hit me on the back end, and
Hey, did you get my email? I just sent it.
I'll check after the show. I'll check after the show. Okay, and I'll take care of you. Okay, big guy. But if you have another question, let me know, and I got you. Okay, buddy.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Good call, sir. Very, very good call. Shout out to him. And it's and a lot of you guys have these issues with women. And the issues that you have, gentlemen, is that you put yourself in an overwhelming position based off of the standards that you have or the expectations that you have. Okay, guys, you have unrealistic expectations. If you don't know how to set up your crib, if you don't know how to communicate yourself to a woman, if you don't know how to draw out her emotions and you don't know how to make her feel, okay, then what happens to you guys is that you create unrealistic expectations that then fuck you over. Because you have to understand that a lot of women out here are used to basic guys doing what is known as basic things. And that's why we were here to help you guys see the game. But you've got to understand how it works, gentlemen, because you've got to understand that women are driven by emotions. But as a man, you've got to take control of your emotions. Okay? You must take care of those things. But if you look at the man in the mirror and you don't believe in the man in the mirror, you are never going to be able to draw something out of a woman. Okay? Gentlemen, the reason why when you see a woman, you feel discomfort around a woman is because of the interpretation of the situation with the woman. See, like the guy that called, I get it. Hey, how you doing? Let's go fuck. Okay, I get it. And I give him credit. He tried, and that's cool. But the discomfort that you have is that you will draw the same discomfort out of a woman by how you move at the woman. Okay, wait, I got another question here. Hold on a second. Hold on, let me see here. Wait. No. Okay, listen. Okay, gentlemen. All right. The reason I have sexual confidence in myself is because when I realized at a young age the game is not about women. A woman cannot give me confidence. A woman can't give me anything because everything I'm giving myself, beast, is in house. Guys, get your crayons out. Get your crayons out. Now, I always tell you, I'm going to explain why I want land. But before you can want land in her mind, you must have a landowner mentality. Now, hold on a second. Before I say this, allow me to do this because, everybody always takes our shit. So I want to make y'all because nobody understands what I'm about to say. So I want to let y'all know that nobody talks about this on YouTube. This is why we do what we do. Now, I want y'all to get y'all crayons out, and I want y'all to fucking get some notes down and listen to me. And before I become, the reason I'm going to explain why I want land over pussy. Why I want to conquer over fucking. Why I want free will over deception and manipulation. Okay, I'm going to break this down. Before you even want to be a landowner. Now, Beast, no Beast, this is Beast. This is all late. Beast, relax. I got you. Fuck what they saying. Just pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. I got you. There's no knock on you. Y'all are learning. And guys, I'm giving y'all credit. I'm fucking with y'all. This is why I'm saying watch this if you're struggling, because I got you. I got you. Yeah, I got you, motherfuckers. Hey, Unc is here. I'm lacing you, motherfuckers. Because I'm going to show you something that nobody on YouTube is telling you about. Lock in, yes. The reason a lot of you guys just want and make it about pussy is because no one's ever told you to become a landowner first. You must create here land. How is your cult going to thrive if they don't have a place to stay? You must create land here first with you. See, I've always wanted land because I understood game, but I couldn't get land until I created land for myself. You have to be a landowner. And what does it mean to be a landowner? What does it mean to be a landowner? What it means to be a landowner is to create a world and an environment strictly for and about you. See, right now, your world is about her. Your world is about pussy. Your world is how can I get some? And this is where y'all fucking up. Because women are smart enough to give you enough rope to hang yourself. And they're smart enough to run game on you because you ain't looking at the board the right way. The number one thing you have got to do is you must create an environment internally to create the land, because once you create the land, then you create the thought, of one mind, of one way, to create the unrecognizable version of yourself. See, you cannot create an unrecognizable version of yourself if you haven't created the you got to create this. You have to create this. You must create a world in how you move, thrive, and act to you without women. This shit ain't got nothing to do with these motherfucking women. Because when you are a landowner and you look in that mirror, that's when you say you a bad motherfucker. You a motherfucker that says, you know what, if she's lucky enough to get with me, I can elevate her and I can educate her. Because they do not know one of one. They've never met a motherfucker one thought, one mind, one way. They don't know us. We're an anomaly. We are an anomaly. They don't know one thought, one mind, one way, unless the thought is just let me get some pussy. But the one thing they don't know about us is that we ain't saying let me get some pussy. We're saying, is she worth our motherfucking attention? Is she worth our motherfucking time? And is she worth our motherfucking respect? And is she worth my motherfucking dick? Gentlemen, until you see it that way, you will always see pussy is the end all be all. And you will always be connected and addicted to the pussy. And what you'll learn about those who have game is that we take the power out of the pussy. We don't do it intentionally to hurt women, destroy them, and manipulate. We don't do that shit. We just saying that, listen, yeah, you got a pussy, but we got a motherfucking dick. And so what? And you can't have me. But I'm going to present myself to you and say that if you want to fuck with me, listen to what I'm saying. I'm not saying I ain't trying to fuck with you, because that means I got to do it on your terms. I'm not trying to fuck with you, but you guys are trying to fuck on them. So that's why you're going to fuck with them. Okay? You see what I'm saying? Fuck with them and all that other stuff. Hold on. Let me get a few of these questions here. Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me see here. You're saying, hey guys, got questions. Hold on a second. He's saying, Dean, like what you're saying, break it down, go back, stop talking, taking my light, put it to it. Yeah. Gentlemen, the thing that draws the woman in is a motherfucker that's arrogant, that shines a light on himself. But gentlemen, what does it look like, a man that shines a light on himself? What does it look like? It's a motherfucker that doesn't care. Y'all think we care. We don't. You do. Everything you do is to take away your fears, and there are no fears in the motherfucking game. They're not. How do you elevate and educate a woman? Easily. Because we never judge women. We never look at women and place a judgment on who she is. Because I don't give a fuck who she is right now. And I'll tell you why we don't give a fuck. And that's why I play that clip over and over again. And this is why we present ourselves to them. Because we present ourselves as one of one to a woman that doesn't even know the comprehension or the understanding of what a one of one is. She don't know what the fuck we are. She doesn't know how we operate. She thinks we think we want pussy. And we're going to do everything to manipulate to get the pussy. Nah. We're saying that, look, this is now again, it's going to sound real, some misogynistic shit. But you are nothing and a nobody to me right now. And I'm going to give you the opportunity to show me that you can be somebody, because if you are somebody, you're going to get treated in a way that you've never been treated before. And I don't even need your pussy or give you the dick to do that. I can do that off of the strength of who the fuck I am. I can do that off the strength of who I am. And for the first time, you actually get to be with a motherfucker that doesn't judge you and is not setting an expectation. Because remember, see, here's the thing, AV. I tell you, this is what we do. I don't want to get to know her. I don't want to know her. I want her to recognize with me that she can let the shields down and she can finally be herself around a motherfucker that's never going to judge her. Never. That is going to, watch this, amazing, accept her for what others don't accept in her, where she's got to hide that shit and cover that up, and is either ashamed because she's been ridiculed, beat down, or whatever we don't do that. We're saying that, listen, when you're with me for the first time, you can be happy, not because of me, Because my job is not to make you happy. My job is to make you feel special because I feel special. I'm a special motherfucker. Well, aren't you all? And wait. Why am I a special motherfucker? Because am I not the only one of my kind? That makes me special just off of that general principle. So if I'm a special motherfucker and I see you, I know that you have been held back from a woman. You have been held back from somebody that can actually be who you are. You can talk to me. You can express things to me without judgment. You can tell me things without. You can be you and never worry about a motherfucker like me throwing that shit in your face and saying, see, oh, you remember that time? What I'm saying is that that's why we are one of a kind, one thought, one. They never met us. And it fucks them up because they're like, oh my God, I can actually be me without trying to hide behind a makeup or thoughts and all that other shit. You see what I'm saying, guys? I got y'all questions. I got your questions. I got y'all. But does that make sense? That's what I'm saying about the game. I'm saying that. Hold on, I think I got your question. Wait, I think let me catch up. Sorry, guys. I'm saying to you guys out here that I'm so into me, which you guys should be, that they're going to start to be into you. 443, what's your name? Where you calling from, sir? And I got you on this question in a second. Sir, how can I help you, sir? What's up?
Hey, what's going on? This is Tim from Maryland. So I got 3 questions real quick. So when you say present yourself, like, what do you mean? Is that like putting your bid in?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that what you see is what you get. But please understand this. I'm not here to fuck you. Listen, by no means am I going to do anything to try to fuck you. I am not going to beg for the pussy. I ain't going to barter for the pussy. I ain't going to manipulate you for the pussy. What I'm saying is this is who the fuck I am. This is what I want. And this is how I'm going to move. And I'm going to put all that shit out in front of you right now. So you can have the choice of what you want to do. But listen to me. Here's the key to this, young man.
Yes, sir.
The moment you make it about fucking, you shift everything to giving her power. The moment you say, I want to fuck you, you're saying there that you're so much better than me that what can I do to prove myself to you? Motherfuckers with game saying, I don't need to fuck you. I can fuck you here. I don't even need to give you the dick. So why don't I just give you? Now, see, this is the difference in the game. I'm going to show you why you want to fuck with me. That's what game is about. I don't need the pussy to be this way because don't get it wrong. You ain't the only motherfucker trying to get at this dick.
Exactly.
But most guys who don't have that mentality say, what can I do to get your pussy? What can I say to get your pussy? How many ways can I take you out to get your pussy? Man, we take the pussy out the equation straight from Jump Street because when you have game, you make it about the man. But what's your next question, sir?
Okay, so that leads right into my next question. So right into like putting your bid, right?
Yes.
It goes into where you talk about getting the invite or land. And I know, I'm sorry, the props that I gotta give you for that last video, you broke down getting land man, it was crazy. So land, like, and correct me if I'm wrong, land is just making sure that she has memories, the museum, the video, the audio.
Yes, because I'm doing 2 things at the same time.
Man, that's crazy.
Wait, the land I'm getting is to set up the memories and moments in which she is always going to think about motherfucking me. But at the same time, I'm drilling because there's oil down there. I'm drilling beyond the subconscious and the conscious. I'm drilling to the motherfucking emotion. I want to tap into that shit where the connection is so great, where I could put the culinary school, the drug lab right there. I want the land.
Oh,
what's up?
Right here. Okay, right here. So this leads into the next question. So, and you was touching on it like right before I called. So, how do we lead them to their unrecognizable selves? And is there unrecognizable selves?
Because I'm the
their raw
okay,
self.
wait. Watch this. Okay, watch this. Okay, you know I always tell you about Django, right?
Right.
So because I'm the
The third.
unrecognizable. Right, because listen, I don't want to know you. I look, if I'm king and emperor, why would I want to learn a weak ass motherfucker? I don't want to know you. But I see things in you don't even see in yourself.
Because I see potential.
Right, I see potential. I see things in you, and I know that all you need is being around a motherfucker with structure, one of one. See, when you one of one, you are the unrecognizable. So I'm saying that while I'm drilling, right, Mom? Oh my God, you're right. So while I'm drilling, you're going to recognize in me that I'm that motherfucker, and you have got to you have got to work for me. Because what I'm bringing to you is something that you have never seen before, because you never actually met me.
Right. Okay.
Right.
So what you saying is that in order for them to see potential, we got to work on ourselves, because we can't see potential. We don't know ourselves.
Right. Because remember, I am the potential, but she doesn't see it. She can't see it. She assumes her pussy is the potential.
Because she had the veil of average.
Right, because that's all she's had in her fucking motherfucking life. And that's why I'm not trying. Why would I want to fuck when I can
and
show
you gonna
shit?
give it to me anyway?
Exactly. I don't need to rush for the pussy. I want land.
Oh my God.
I want to build this museum on there that says me. When you're feeling sad, you have access to me. When you're feeling horny, you have access to me. When you want to laugh, you got access to me in ways that you never had before. So guess what? Do you think you can run as far as you motherfucking want, but are you actually going anywhere, or are you sinking deeper into the quicksand? Because the more you try to run, the more you try to escape, you're going to be down and emotionally connected to me. And I'm not playing any games. It's because your emotions that drive your motherfucking behavior are going to say, yes, he's an asshole. Yes, he's a dick. Yes, he's cocky. Yes, he has other women. But when I'm with him, he makes me feel like the only woman in the world. He makes me feel sexy. He makes me feel appreciated. And he's making me feel things. And he is still not even trying to fuck me. And I feel these things.
Oh, man. Okay. Can I give you this situation real quick?
Give me the situation.
So,
what's up?
You know how you was breaking it down on Tuesday with Zag, right?
Yes, sir.
So, like with the videos and like how breaking down like how to actively listen or to actively read what the women were sending,
her
right?
body. Yes, I'm a listener to her body.
So, yeah, and so with that, like because I sent this audio, right? And that I don't like we talked about before. I don't know, you probably don't remember, but I'm not saying I'm a man, like by far. Like I'm still a student of the game. I'm still learning, right?
Yes.
But I sent this audio, and she usually gives me these videos that I tell her, like the outfit of the days or whatever. And it's just like for her to, tell me about her day, express herself, give me the, whatever. And so in this video, she told me, she was like, I'm sorry I forgot, because she forgot to text back. I ain't press or nothing.
Right.
But she was like, I forgot to text back. But the video that you sent me last night, it was just, I kept playing it over and over. I played it like, no exaggeration, like 100 times. And it was just so relaxing. And I went to sleep. I was like, I said, I in my mind, it was just like the one of one of like you just telling like.
Watch this. I
was like, God dang.
So let me show you how the game works. So if a woman says that to me, right? If she tells me I'm soothing to her, so at that point, my mind is saying, okay, now we're gonna put some flavor in this motherfucker. Culinary school.
All right,
we're about to put flavor on the soothing and add a little bit of the drug lab at the same time. So if my voice is soothing, then I'm going to find out. I need to know which one of the four. Is it the sound of the ocean? Is it rain? Is it nature? Or is it a thunderstorm? What is the thing that relaxes your mind? Like when you want to close your eyes, not to play with yourself, but when you want to relax yourself on a day and you want to listen to some shit to relax yourself, what is that, right?
And I talk over the.
And you go and you sit. Hey,
Oh my God,
brother, watch this, watch it. Who does that shit? Think about this.
Who does that, yo?
That's my fucking point.
Oh
dog.
yo.
So brother, think about this for a second. So when she, hey, look, and you don't even need to be around to hear that. And when you soothe her voice, man, they get connected to that shit. Because even if she lets you go and finds another bitch ass motherfucker, he ain't on that level. And
she gonna come running back to me.
Oh my God! Because what she's saying is that this motherfucker recognizes and understands me. If she's got, like, think about, she's got a headache, right? And she's like, man, I'm having a hard time sleeping. Baby, just, hey, I sent you something already. Go and listen to that. It's gonna soothe you. And then she closes her eyes, pops you in, and then all of a sudden her heart is fluttering because she's like, damn, who the fuck is this guy? And watch this. He still ain't trying to fuck me, but yet I'm emotionally connected to him to a point where, you know what? Damn. Well, you know what? I'm really feeling you. I'm fucking with you. I like you. And they'll tell you all that shit. And you still ain't giving a dick, but
God,
you got her in the most important place here, which says, I want to show you how I'm feeling about you, because how you make me feel. You make me feel special. You make me feel secure. You make me feel like God. And what I still don't understand is you still ain't trying to fuck me. And I can see that you're actually the real deal. You are listen, and I know from the beginning when you told me you can't have all of me, now I got to make this decision. Listen, I want to be with you. Now I've got to make this decision. And this is her choice. Some are going to fuck with you and some are not. And some are going to fuck with you and go come back. And some are going to fuck with you and going to go. But it doesn't matter. Listen. Whatever you want to do, I'm fucking here. I'm not here to judge. Do what you want to do, baby. Because I'm moving on with it without you.
Hey, okay. All right. Okay. Oh, all right. So, all right. I'm gonna give you this one scenario. I'm gonna let you go. I didn't mean to interrupt your flow.
No, you're good. You're good.
All right. So look, yo, I ain't gonna lie. You can be proud of me with this one. Listen. So, all right. Boom. So you know how you said to get creative with, like, okay, you remember the wine bottle, the Coke bottle that you and Uncle you and Zach was talking about?
Oh yeah, the play with the pussy, yes.
Yeah. All right, so boom, right? So my girl, she got this little, the shorty I deal with, she got this little water, but you know how the girls, they be carrying the little water bottles, they work out, whatever, right?
Yes.
So this thought in my mind, I was like, okay. Wait.
She taking the water bottle and squirting it on her pussy. That's what you're saying?
No. So look. No. So peep. So you know how, like, the top of the water bottle, right? Like the top of the straw, like the silicone part?
Yes.
So, okay, so I used that, and I gave her audio to explain how I was going to do it. And so she told me, she's like, yo, I'm speechless. I said, how so? She said, I'm, like, in every way. I didn't know how to respond other than when are you free, and I gave her the directions.
I got you. Watch this. It's already in my head. Watch this. Baby, I know you're speechless, but what I want you to do is I got a way for you to talk to me. Watch this. I know you're speechless, but there's a way I want you to talk to me. So what I want you to do tonight is I want you to turn on a nice dim lit light, have everything off, and just put a dim lit light on. I want you to take my phone. Let's go live, and let me watch you play with your pussy. And I want to watch you speak to me by the way your eyes and your lips are moving while you're touching yourself. I want to talk to that party. See, there's another level of that. See, if she's speechless, no, I want you to talk to me. See, now I want to watch you in the moment. I just don't want to be the moment. I want to watch you playing with your pussy. And I want to watch you bite. I want to watch you. No, it's cool, but I'm just showing you. I want to watch you bite your lips. I want to watch you close your eyes and pull your hair back when the orgasm is about to build up. And I want to just be there to experience what it's going to be like when I become the experience, when I'm between your legs, when I'm between your motherfucking pussy, eating it, kissing it, blowing it, and so on and so forth. But for right now, until I can become that experience, I want to see what it's like. I want you to talk to me through me watching your movement. Your movement is going to speak to me. You see what I'm saying? I want to watch your movement. How many motherfuckers talk to him that way? They're like, what the fuck?
Not at all. And let me say something. Oh my God. Oh, look. So, all right. So I went a different route with it, right?
Yes,
so I told her this. I said, she's like, when, like, you know, she was like, when are you free? I said, I'm gonna be free. I'm gonna be free Saturday. I want you here at my place at 8. I want you to wear something underneath, under something loose, like, you know, I'm talking about lingerie or whatever. That'll give me a reason to put my dick inside you. Boom, right? So she pulled up. I gave her, you know what I'm saying? I gave her the little, you know, the treatment that you're talking about. You know, I had everything. You know, I did a mic check, a sound check, right?
Yeah.
So I made sure that she had her water bottle. You know, we kiss and we touch and we rub, and I'm teasing her how I usually do, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so boom, I grabbed the top of the water bottle, you know, the top, and it had like the top straw where you know drink out of, and it had the straw at the bottom. So what I did was I kind of like lightly traced her body with like the long part of the straw, smacked her with it, whatever. And so with the silicone part, I was playing with her lips, like massaging her clit, even like sucking on the upper part of the straw to give her pressure, to give her suction.
You
know what I'm saying?
She didn't add flavor though. You didn't add. You could have added flavor. You know what the flavor is?
Talk to me out.
Right now, as I'm outlining your body and your lips, I got a sexual confession to make. I'm really jealous right now because right now that should be my lips. Now you saying this shit in her ear while you're outlining her body, but right now my dirty sexual confession is it should be my lips and my tongue. But you know what? I don't mind sloppy seconds in this point because what I'm doing is that I'm building you up. So I want you to enjoy this movement as I spell the words on your body, the way you make my body react. And I'm spelling things on your name and I'm writing things and designing things. And I'm just painting this mental picture just to prepare you to prep my lips and my tongue. Because right now, this straw is the appetizer. My lips are going to be the dinner, and my tongue will be the dessert when I make you come. See what I'm saying? So that's
okay.
That could be the flavor. Now, that was good what you did, but remember, the stimulation of the mind is everything. So you got to add the flavor to what you're doing. So that was good. You just got to stimulate it.
All right, so okay, cool. I just gave her the directions, like, you know what I'm saying? It was plain, right? It was plain.
Yeah, it was plain. No, it was good. No, it was good. You're doing something, but now you can add flavor. You can add flavor to it by talking that shit in her ear while you're doing it.
Yeah, and so like, you know, the whole thing, like I usually talk to her in my own way, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that was fire. But I just kind of talk to her like, you know, I'm saying like tap out or, you know, just not, you know, whatever.
No, talk about tap out. Talk about the skin, smoothness, curves, the moans, all these things. What I'm trying to do is I want to connect to the next wave of you. Yes, I'm rubbing your body right now and I'm talking all this, but now I want to not breathe with you. I want to connect to the breathing and the emotions and the body. I'm ready to connect and move it to the next level. Remember, they think you just want to kiss their neck, lick their nipples, spit on their pussy and fuck, but we're great lovers. So I want to build this whole thing up, build it up and take my time with it. So, yeah.
Okay, for sure. Like I was rapping with her, you know what I'm saying? I was telling her like, you know, because sometimes she's like insecure about her body, and I was, you know, telling her like,
wait. Now I got one. Now, while she's insecure with her body, what are you gonna say? I got one for you. But if she's insecure with her body, What are you saying to her?
So like specifically, she was talking about like like her arms or like her stomach and stuff. Like she said like it's not flat.
Okay, she's saying
and so
that to you.
like whatever.
So what are you
And
saying
so I
back
was
to her?
telling
What are you saying? What are you saying to her? I'm going to culinary school. I got more flavor, so I already got it in my head. But what do you? A woman tells you she's insecure about her body. What are you doing?
so here's what I did. I had her like lay on her stomach, right? I mean lay on her back.
Okay.
And while I was playing with her clit with like the the bottle, right, or like the straw. I was massaging her stomach. I was massaging her arms, like the points, where
that
she
was
was
kind. All
insecure
right,
about.
wait.
And
That was good. But okay, two things you missed out. More flavor. Okay, so let me show you a new move. Is it just I just got it in my head?
For sure,
It's a brand new move. Okay, so I've got a brand new move. It just popped in my head. Now it's gonna be a 3-part move. Okay, 3-part move.
All right, talk to me.
She's saying that she's insecure. So how am I gonna give this? Okay, watch this. Now, what I'm gonna do is now I'm right-handed. Okay.
Right.
My right hand is going to be the thing that is going to be playing with her pussy. My left hand is what I'm going to have the lotion in. So I'm not going to give her a full body massage. I'm going to give her, it's going to be a massage, masturbation, and in her ear at the same moment. So I'm going to work her arms. I can work her arm. I can only do it with one hand, but at the same time, now listen. Now, I don't mean just play with her pussy. Remember, I always tell you, like, when you're giving her a massage, you got to kind of stay away from those areas because you can irritate with lotion. So that's why I want one hand free of the lotion, one hand with lotion, and I use my mouthpiece. So the lotion is going to be in my hand and how I rub her body with one hand. Now, the other hand is not just plainly there to rub the pussy, it's there to work on the inside of her thigh. Okay, so if you look at her thigh from the numbers, now again, we're kind of working, I would say, now I call these not the numbers, but after you get past the 1, if you go here, I'm working the A, the B, the C, the D to the E's. Okay, so I'm working. Okay, so 1 to 6 is the knee down to the toe. I want to work inside the thigh, but what I want to do is I want to connect with my words, ease her mind with my left hand, and at the same time build up the orgasm with doing these 3 things all at one time as I work it, because I want to show you that, you know what, your insecurities are what I find as your beauty. This is the thing that you are insecure about, that's what I find sexy in you, because I want to show you that you need to stop looking at yourself as an insecurity and realize you're fucking with a motherfucker that's finding beauty in what you find bad. Well, not bad, but what you are insecure in.
Right.
So,
okay, for sure. Okay, so like here's how I said it, and like and it goes into the culinary school, putting the flavor on that junk.
Flavor.
So
yes.
I said, I told her, I said, you won't have insecurities with me. Like
no, wait, never tell her. Don't tell. Okay.
Oh, don't tell her.
Never. Okay, listen. When a woman tells you that I don't like my arms, don't bring up the word insecurity. You want to make her feel secure in the arms. And how I would do it in the arms is that if let's say I'm eating her pussy or something like that, or doing something to her body, doing like some moves, right? I'm going to focus on the things that she wants, she's worried about. Like, oh my God, my arms are too big, or my arms are flabby, or I'm going to work on those areas, put the flavor in her ear, and letting her know why I enjoy these areas more than I enjoy her pussy. Because in her mind, she's thinking, well, he's just focused on my pussy, but look, oh my God, my arms or whatever, right? So we want to take from the pussy, and you want to put and draw attention to the insecurities to then make her feel more relaxed and secure. So if you take away the insecurities and she's more relaxed, then she can enjoy it that much more. So most women, when they're with a guy, they're enjoying it, but they still got the insecurities that's kind of putting the lid on it. I'm
the full
saying,
sexual trust ain't there.
right. I'm saying that I'm going to enjoy all of you to relax you to actually enjoy the experience of me. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Say like, okay. So it's like I'm orchestrating everything.
Oh yeah, everything. Oh yeah, that's why we're so fucking arrogant. Yeah, I'm orchestrating everything.
Oh.
There's no. Listen, I'm always. I love it when they have bad days and they have these. I always look at the insecurity to make them feel more secure, because the more they're secure with me, the more they're going to love the experience of me. Then when they
because I am that I am.
right, then when they get with the average guy, they're going to go right back to the pumpkin because they don't know how the game works. They're just saying, "How can I fuck you?" and all this other stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh, so I understand what you're saying. So it's like when I told her like and broke it down with the straw, and then she goes like if she dealing with other people, well she probably doing whatever, right? And so she like, hey, can you let's bring a straw into the. Why would I do that?
Why would I do that? That's why would you put a
Got
straw? I mean,
you.
straws are for drinking. I mean, what kind of freak are you? I mean, that's disgusting and nasty. But me, on the other hand, she'd be like, "How you doing?" I'm just drinking on a straw right now.
Hey, listen, I had a
yeah,
listen.
man. Yeah.
I said, go ahead, you taste good. Man. All right. So look, now, granted, so I don't know if you remember, this like I've been making progress in terms of like me studying the game.
Yes.
And I'm not gonna like go into FMA 3, but like it's dope, and it's so I'll tell you, we had a conversation prior, like maybe like last week, and it was about like the judgments and stuff, like the religion. Like you remember?
I say this to all you guys: never judge a woman. Never
right.
judge.
And
accept her for what she is, right, or what she's
right.
not.
And so we had the conversation because you told me to apologize, like I think last week or the week before.
Yes.
And I did. We had a conversation, and things have been going like smooth.
And you know what? This is what I want you to do. Watch this one. I'm gonna give you some more culinary school.
Yes, sir.
You're in front of her. Y'all are just talking about whatever.
Yeah.
She's talking about, I don't know. Well, I had a long day and all this other stuff. And you just pause and look at her, look her dead in her eyes. She'd be like, "What's wrong?" And then you just grab around her waist, bring her inside, and say, "You know what? I listen. You got to excuse me for the confession, but you know what? I was just thinking about the other day, and you know what? When I look at you, you are so fucking sexy right now. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Please continue. I'm sorry. I just don't want you to see when I look at you, I want you to know what I'm thinking sometimes, So if I look at you, I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking when she's not even expecting it. Because a lot of women want guys to be expressive and open themselves, but they don't know the level and depth in which we express ourselves. So if I see you, I'm going to look at you and I'm going to tell you some shit. And I'm always going to tell you some shit because I'm always going to put some flavor on whatever you're saying.
All right. Okay. So all right. So can you like deconstruct like what I said? Because like I said something similar, right? So, all right. So we were talking about a conversation that we had, like
Okay. Right, and get to the question. Right. What did she say? Yeah, get to it. What did she say? What is the question that you have?
Okay, so the question was like, I'll just read it and then like, I just want you to deconstruct like the message I sent because like,
all right, what's the message? Go ahead, tell us what's the message.
Okay, so I'm just prefacing right quick. So she said, we had a conversation. It was a vulnerable moment for her, and I said, "Wow, you're so sexy," and she was like, "What?" Like, question mark. And I said, the vulnerability that you're giving me, and that you have began to give me, is such a gift to be in the presence of. I get to see bits and pieces of the most raw and vulnerable part of you. I'm starting to see the gold, the diamonds, and the oil strike of Nayla, my pretty girl, not Elise, right? Her name. I live for moments like this where you tell me how you truly feel above all else. This turns me on the most. Where you talk to me like you talk to yourself, because she has conversations with herself.
Wait. Here's one question. Okay.
Okay.
That's what you text her. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It would have had more impact.
If our audio, I know.
No. More impact. Come on, add more flavor to what?
Video.
There you go, motherfucker.
Oh, all right. So, oh my God. All right. So, look, all right. So I hit it with a video later that night. And then,
listen. She
all right,
would
my
have
bad. All right,
taken
go.
that moment and placed it in the museum.
Damn.
That moment right there was good. What you said. The audio was
but
a
it
little
needed
bit of
to hit.
flavor. You added a little bit of fucking pepper, but you should have added some more spices to that bitch and went video so she can see the sincerity of what you see. It's one thing what you're saying, that's great. But dog, when you look in that motherfucking camera and you tell her what you, man, it's gonna make her motherfucking melt. No. You don't want to go space because she can't hold on to the memory. Usually I would say go space, G, but no, that you want to something that deep. That's something that you need to say that she is going to have stored in the museum that she is going to play over and over and show her girlfriends, and maybe, a girl be like, damn, who's this motherfucker? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yo, you spitting that. Yeah. Hey, I appreciate you.
All right. So I'll throw you back in. Great questions, man. And we'll throw you back in. But thank you, sir. All right.
Yes, sir. Oh, wait. One last question.
Yes.
Okay. The core. Are they already dropping? Do I have to? Okay. I'm on like the whole joint. I'm on 3, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be 4 of them. I'm looking on my. I don't know what I did. I got like a few computers. I gotta find the other 2. I've got the 2. I gotta find the other 2. Then once I do that, it's gonna drop. Yeah, I'll have that drop. Yeah, it'll be.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so are they going to connect to the? Do I have to go in alignment with like the FMAs, the alpha codes?
Yeah, this is going to be part of it, but this is going to be a connection that is the connection of all connections. It's the essence. That's why we're going to take our time and build that up, because we got to. Okay, what I'm trying to say is that for all your life you have been only taught 2 levels. So are you ready to know that there's actually another level of thinking in which, the 50s, the Rosebuds, Lucarios, Miles, Zags that we have, in which we operate? We don't operate. See, people always wonder, like, how do you guys operate where you operate from? And women say the same thing. How do you operate down? Because we operate on a level that is not discussed. So the mind must adjust to the adjustment. It's a process, because all your life you have always assumed that this is what it's like. Now we're going to go right.
So the core. Okay, so the core. All right, you can check me if I'm wrong. The core is okay, because I know you said like earlier on that the mind, you like yourself and the mind are different. But is the core where you put your mind into like you control your mind now?
No, yeah, the core is all. The core controls everything.
Oh, all right. So that's like that Iron Man joint in the chest joint.
Wait. Think about this. What do you think got you to the fucking egg? It wasn't your conscious or subconscious, because you didn't have conscious and subconscious thought. So there had to be something that was driving your behavior. There you go. We're going to the thing that got you to the egg, because that thing did not have judgment. It didn't label. It didn't have limitations. It didn't have fears. It just moved.
It was pure. It was just pure spirit. Pure.
I won't say spirit. I'm just saying it was the thing that drove you. You see, we never asked ourselves that question, have we? What got us to the egg? What was that thing? What was the thing that pushed me beyond my brothers and sisters, that kept me going? Because we didn't have thought. We didn't.
It was just straight will, sheer will.
It was sheer you. It was you.
Well, yeah, sheer me.
Sheer you. Right. Because at that point, you were one mind, one thought, one way, and that means you didn't think about anything but you. You.
I understand. Okay, so that's what you said. But
it
all right. Something clicked the effort. All right, bet. Throw me in. Throw me in, my bad. Throw me in before I get crazy. Throw me in. Throw me in.
Throw you in. You don't it. Guys. Gentlemen, if you have a question, I got you. Let me catch up with y'all questions. All right, please let me continue. Guys, if you got a question, please ask or call in. I got you. Correct me if I'm wrong. So you invite her into your world, but you do not make her your world. No, I'm saying that this is who I am. Okay? Like he said in the video. This is who I am, and this is what I want us to be, and that's it. And it has nothing to do with sex. And I'm saying to you, you can choose. Now, with that, you can say, listen, this is what I want to do. All I do is want to fuck, and I don't want to, and listen, I just want to be your sexual dildo. Or, hey, look, you know what? Whenever you want to play with your pussy, you can call me, and that's what I want to be. You know, I'm offering you the dick. I mean, however you offer it, but there can't be a thirst behind it. Because here lies the problem. The more she starts to understand your world, the more intriguing you're going to become. And the more they're going to get attached to you. And the more they're going to start to care about you and feel things about you. So you with great power, guys, comes like the great responsibility thing. So arrogance shouldn't be looked at. Well, what is arrogant? Wait. Is it arrogance if it's true? Am I not the only one of my kind? So if I'm the only one of my kind, can I not say I'm the baddest motherfucker to myself? How is that arrogance? That's my truth. It doesn't. Listen. 93. It doesn't have to be her truth. I don't give a fuck what they think. It's just how I feel about myself. No, it's not social conditioning. It's the choices that you decided to make. You chose to label things, and you chose not to believe in yourself. I'm saying that I choose me. I choose me. That's the key thing. I choose me above all things. Let me see. I'll make sure I'm getting all the questions here. All right, let me get this next question here. How do I deal with or get over with experience? Oh, well, Ted, there's nothing wrong with being overexcited. The overexcitement should be, this is the first, she's about to experience someone she's never experienced before. But when you're saying overexcitement, what do you mean overexcitement? What, because she likes you or something? What do you mean by that? I need more on that. I'll answer that. When you was learning the game, did you get it or did you take time? No, I had to learn it. I was a student of the game. I had to learn this shit. I told you I had personality, but I didn't have any game till I got under a motherfucker that taught me some game. Now you see the end result of that shit. That was romantic, Unc. So in the culinary, you just sprinkled some romantic. Well, it was a pinch of romantic, a drop of dirty. It's a combination. It's actually what you want to be in that. With women you're not interested in, do you still practice your? No. Why? Okay. Why would I waste who I am on a nothing and a nobody? And that's not being mean. Why would? Okay. All right. Let me explain something to you. You're going to have women throw themselves at you. And I'm not trying to act like I'm all that. I'm not. I'm just me. Okay. But just because you want to fuck me doesn't mean you have access to me. Because if there's nothing about you that's interesting, I'm not going to fuck with you. Just because you want to talk to me, offer me the pussy and send me messages and stuff like that, I'm not a mean person, but I'm not sexually attracted to you. So I'm not going to be a dick to you and be mean to you. I'll if you say hello, I'm nice. I'll say hi, but the hi isn't a yo, what's up? It's not. There's no flavor in it. So never waste your words or your time on somebody that's not worth your words or your time. So it doesn't mean you have to be mean to women. It's just that I'm just not, listen, my thing, I'm just not the right guy for you. You don't want to be with a guy like me. I'm a dick. Who you don't want to be with me? You don't want to be with, that's how you got to do it. You don't want to be mean to women, but I don't waste my time with women. I'm too special to me, and you should feel the same way. I don't entertain all women. And just because you look good doesn't mean you're entertaining. Gentlemen, just like they can see the insecurities in you, we can see the insecurities in them. And your insecurities are not a bad thing. It's just that I'm just not the right guy for you. I don't have time to entertain all that shit. I'm busy working on me. Yeah. So no, you don't want to do that, gentlemen. But let's get back to what we're saying, guys. You got a question? Please put a Q. I appreciate all you guys out there. Great questions, great calls, and we're chopping it up. So let's talk about some of the things that are kind of stopping you guys from your greatness. And there's a lot of things that y'all are missing out on that I'm trying, gentlemen. All right, this is I don't want to blow your cake ass heads up. Nor do I want to make you feel special or good. That's not what this is for. But gentlemen, I'm a big ass kid. I'm 52. Yeah. 52. I still watch cartoons. I don't eat cereal because I'm lactose intolerant. I'm all fucked up and old, right? So I don't eat cereal. But I watch cartoons, play video games. I'm a big ass kid. And I always tell you, gentlemen, you've got to have fun in the game. You guys don't realize that because you are the only one of your kind, I'm trying to get you guys to understand creativity. There's a door behind creativity, and that is sexual creativity. That opens a door to romantic creativity, seductive creativity, sensual creativity, sexual creativity, dirty creativity, freaky. So it goes on and on, but I'll explain in a second. 610, how can I help you, sir? What's up?
Hey,
Yes.
I got a question real quick.
Sure.
It might be a little bit off topic, but it was about 1,000 Words.
Yes.
The movie from Eddie Murphy.
Yes, I always tell you to watch. Yes, what about it?
So when Eddie Murphy got cursed and he had to choose his word wisely, and he finally understood the point of being concise and straight to the point.
Yes.
When you became a student of the game, did that allow you to understand, to be more concise and impactful in your words?
Well, I'll tell you why it did. Because as a student, I had to learn and meet a part of me called time. And I had to realize in the game that those that have game don't beat around the bush, bullshit, and waste time. Because what I learned was, if I'm going to take time away from me to put time into you, then I need to get to the fucking point and don't bullshit. Because remember, if I put time into anything or anybody, I'm taking it away from me. So I want to make sure that my time isn't wasted, nor am I going to waste my words. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I don't want to be your fucking friend. If I want to talk to you, I'm going to talk to you. If I want to approach you, I'm going to approach you. And I'm going to say what the fuck I need to say. But I'm never going to sit there and say that, wow, I'm going to sit around and waste my time. A student of the game and those who are in game, We never fuck with time. Listen, life, time, and the game are three things that don't give a fuck about us. So we don't waste that shit. Time is everything, man. Everything. So that means what I was saying with Eddie Murphy was that I don't want to waste my words, and I damn sure don't want to waste my time. And if I feel like she's a waste of my fucking time, good fucking bye. I'm not wasting my time. My time is too fucking precious. And it is one thing a lot of young men don't look at themselves. They waste time. They waste time going on the internet and hating on women, red pill manosphere. They waste time by making excuses. They waste time by blaming women. They waste time by not growing. So with the way that it works, this is the beautiful thing about how the time works. Time is going to work with you, but even when time feels like you're being wasted, time's going to be like, fuck you. Bye. On. Time is not waiting for you or me. Listen, time says this. Let me tell you something, bitch. I was here before you. I'm here while you're here. And when you fucking die, I'm a Steve Moe. So I don't give a fuck about you. You better start giving a fuck about me and tapping into the resource of what I can give you. Tap into the resource. So what I learned in the game, I tapped into the resource of time to realize the value of myself through time. So if I tap into time, that means I ain't wasting time. If you tell me I don't know, I'll think about it, maybe, I'm not sure, then get the fuck out my face. I don't need you. Time is everything. So that's why I'm saying that every time he said something, a leaf would drop. He didn't value time because he wasted his time by wasting his words, by sitting around a woman and talking about a bunch of bullshit that has nothing to do with the end result or the end goal. But time is not going to work with you if all you want is pussy, because what you're saying is, I don't value time. I value pussy over time, and time ain't going to work with you. That's why there are checks and balances in the game. You can't make it about pussy or nothing is going to work. The game won't work. Time won't work. Nothing is going to work with you because you can't cheat the game. You can't cheat time. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So just to make sure I got it correct. So you're saying the words that I use, it shows how I value time based on me being around the bush and not getting straight to the point.
Okay, but let's look at the words. I show you. No one teaches that. So if we look at the words, what makes the time and not wasted is that I know why I know what I'm saying. If she challenges me, I can defend that position because I ain't gonna waste no time. And if that means I'm going to lose that motherfucking woman, I'm going to stand on the principle of the why and also express it. That is why time works with me, because I ain't bullshitting and wasting time. What you see is what you get. And like you heard in that clip, this is who I am. I'm trying to fuck with you, but I'm not trying to fuck you. That'll come later. But I'm trying to see what's up. And you know what I am. You know what I have. You make that determination. But when I feel like I'm wasting my time, I'm gone. That's it. And how many women hear that from motherfuckers? They only hear it from the motherfuckers that have game. Because everybody wastes time because they think they have all the time in the world. And that's not true. It's never true.
Okay. I got another question.
Sure.
Give me a second.
And Ted and Daquan, I'll answer y'all 2 questions next.
Where is it? When you where is that thing? I'm just looking through my notes real quick.
Okay, why don't you call back when you find the answer? Now answer it. How about that? Okay.
Wait, I just found it.
Okay.
When you said the moment that you take a moment and then you place it into a situation and the process of a negative thought. When you was a student of the game and you told us to look at the mirror, and when you asked us to look at the mirror, when you was a student of the game, was it because when you was putting time into yourself and you was looking at the mirror, you saw the worth in you, and then when you saw a woman
I never saw,
that had a fat ass,
wait, stop. I never saw the worth in me. I didn't see the worth in me. I had to build the worth in me. So what I had to do is I had to have a scribe that I can talk to. I had to create a judicial system in how I operate. I had to create a culinary school. I had to create a mental gym. I had to create a warrior. I had to create a guide, a film room, a studio, a detective. I had to create a marketing team, an amusement park, a drug lab. So I didn't just, you're not born with this. I'm saying once I created those things, my core, that's all I looked at. I only looked to me for the answer. She's not the answer. I'm the answer. But I look to me because it is my interpretation, because it's my world, it's my language, and it's who I am. I am, right? I am. So when I look at the mirror, of course I'm a bad motherfucker because I don't need my hands or my dick to intrigue a woman, to make her wet, to make her come, to make her want to be with me. I can use my words because I'm so tapped into me that all I do, I look to me for the answer. The answer's not outside of you. The answer's in everybody that's working for me. My marketing team, how I market myself, my studio, all these things. I look to me. I look to no one but me because I'm the only one that can give myself the answer. Because I'm the only one drinking from the knowledge of me. I can't drink from your ocean because your ocean is your ocean. My ocean is mine. And everybody else is all you guys looking and listening to me. You have your own ocean of knowledge. And that's where you guys go wrong. You go online and drink from somebody else's cup, and that fucks everything up. You cannot drink from another man's cup, another man's knowledge, because when you drink from his knowledge, you're saying that my knowledge isn't good enough. And then when your mind realizes I'm not good enough, he's going to say, well, fuck, I'm going to shut down and shut off, and I'm not going to give you anything. Because your mind is saying, I have a gift to give you because you made it to the egg. You made it to the egg. You get the most precious gift that anybody can give you. It is the gift of all gifts, and that is a language that no woman, man, elf, unicorn, or smurf can understand but you. I give you something that nobody else has, and that is what is going to make you different from every fucking body else. But if you don't want this gift, and you want somebody else's knowledge, you want to drink from someone else's cup, then you know what is given to you can be taken away, and I will take that shit away from you because you are not worthy of it. Dog, I want to be worthy of me. Do you see what I'm saying, brother? That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get you guys to stop drinking from a red pill cup, from a manosphere cup, and realize that you have an ocean of information. You have a vast, infinite ocean of knowledge. And I'm not saying this to make you feel good. I'm being dead ass. You just haven't tapped into the source to drill past the conscious and the subconscious because you think you are your feelings. You think you are your beliefs. You have created lies that you have reinforced, and that's why you're living up there versus down there with the motherfuckers with game, caller. Does that make any sense?
So you're saying that I was wasting my time listening to other content creators?
Yes, because okay, you all get your crayons. I promise you. This is how you can tell the difference between real and fake. The real ones say you're okay the way you are. You just got to tap into who you are. The fake ones are going to keep you on the surface. The world is terrible. Women are bad. Don't jerk off. Your money, your clothes, your status, and keep mimicking and regurgitating without giving you any solutions but what? Dog women out, cuss them out, use them, lie, manipulate, deceive. You will only find the real ones that say, don't be me. Don't mimic me. Don't act like me. All I'm doing is putting the tools on the table, and what you decide to pick up to begin to drill past the subconscious is up to you. That's how you can tell. But you got to be careful. You cannot judge someone off the color of the skin. That's what a lot of people do. Judge off of the age or the subscriber count, because that's not the game. It's the information you're getting. Because all information is not good information, young man.
All right, got you. I got one more question.
Sure.
It was from the Netflix show Dark.
Yes, Dark. Oh yeah, all you know is a drop. What you don't know is an ocean. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There was a quote that said, "We trust time is linear, that it proceeds internally, uniformly into infinite distinctions between the past and the present and future is nothing but illusion. Yesterday and today and tomorrow are not consecutive. They are connected in a never-ending cycle. Everything's connected."
Yes.
Does that tie into the I do and me living in the past of I
ties
can't?
into your I am. I am not yesterday's me. And who I am today is better than yesterday's me, but tomorrow's me, future me, is way better than the today me and tomorrow's me, because as a man, you're always evolving. Time allows you, when you learn game, to always evolve beyond the concept of what these humans have. Beyond the concept of what women, that's why women are so intrigued, and that's why, because we're always elevating them, because we're always constantly elevating ourselves, evolving. You're standing still. You're not moving, you're not growing, and you're not evolving. So you're like everybody else. You have a chance, like a seed, to what you were, a seed when you hit that egg, to get the proper game of the sunlight and the water to actually keep growing. The seed of the egg should have you rooted in what you are, but you're not rooted in, to be able to keep growing and stand in a foundation that no one can blow off mentally. But that is about the time. Time is, you're going to go into time in so many ways. I don't want to get too deep. Dreams sometimes can bring you in forward into a time, because sometimes you have this deja vu moment of, oh my God, I had a dream about this months ago, but I don't want to get that deep. But what I'm saying is that the lock-in of the mind is so vast, but it's not just the mind that is so beautiful. It's your mind that is collecting dust, because you rather drink from a cup of somebody else's mind, and you rather put your mind on hold to listen to rhetoric from another person's mind who has just as much dust, if not more, than your mind.
Okay, all right. Appreciate you for answering my questions. And if I have any more,
okay,
I'll just tap in with you on the show or in the back end.
All right, thank you, sir. Great call. Great call. Thank you, sir. Great call. Lines are open. Let's continue, guys. Lines are open. Shout out to all the guys in there. Let's keep going. Here we go. So let's get to this question right here. I know the feeling of excitement is fine, but when it overwhelms with intensity, I feel thrown off. Well, okay, Ted, you don't have any game. Ted, the greatest lie that y'all guys, you keep saying okay, that's like me going to a doctor convention and saying that I'm a surgeon. Don't do that. You got to be a student of the game to use the word game, please, sir. That's disrespectful to players, pimps, max, hustlers, ballers, and men, okay? You don't have game, because if you had game, you would never be thrown off of anything because you're rooted in a foundation, okay? So if you can explain it, call in and we can talk. No, okay, listen. No, listen. I always tell you guys, go to Netflix at nighttime, turn off all your lights, go to Netflix or YouTube. You got these special TVs anyway, and just look into the fire. You don't need to meditate, because you're saying that I need to do something outside of myself to learn patience and gain control of your emotions. But this is why I keep trying to tell you. It is okay to have emotions. It's you are too emotional, meaning too feminine, which is not going to help you. You got to learn the game and understand how it works. Don't look at meditation and stuff like that. 502, what's your name? How can I help you, sir? What's up?
Hey, this is Saul from Louisville.
What's up, man?
Hey, how you doing, Steve? So I just sent you a text on the back end. I sent you 50 as well. So I just wanted to hear what you would say in response to this text.
Let's see here. Let me see here.
Yeah, so I said what you told me to say yesterday.
Okay, you said what you said. Did it work? How did it do?
Yeah. And then she said, I'm looking forward to us getting to know one another. That's what she said.
Okay. And I would have told her, to be honest with you, I'm not actually looking forward to. Okay, she's saying this is the one you sent me. You said I'm looking forward for us to get. I'm reading it right there, guys. Just to show you, I'm reading it right there. So I just wanted to let you know I'm reading it. So, she said I'm looking forward to getting to know us, one another too. And she said the rose. Well, and this is what I would tell her. Okay, so this is how I would move this. So. Okay, you have your date on Tuesday, right?
Yeah, Tuesday at 8.
Okay. What I would do is I would grab my motherfucking phone and I'll look right into that bitch and let her know that what I want to do exactly from you is, you know what? Please don't take this the wrong way, but the things that I want to, okay, here you go. So I think what she's probably thinking is, does he want to get to know me to fuck me? Right?
Yeah.
So you got to make sure that the thing that you want to know about her has nothing to do with the sex, okay? And this is the difference between guys that win and guys that lose. I actually want to, if I'm fucking with you, right? I really want to get to know you. Not you. But yeah, okay, you caught my eye, right? She caught your eye, right? And we saying what we saying, and she's saying what she's saying, and all this other stuff.
Yeah.
But let me see here. Hold on, let me see what she says here. Okay, yeah, I enjoy you. You have me blushing. I mean, I'm saying some good shit, ain't I?
Yeah. You already know, man.
I know that. We have her blushing. We have her excited. So here's my question: where are we taking her?
Oh, we're taking her to this little wine bar. It has like little appetizers and little wine. It has a little couch, like a little lounge spot that we could sit at. And it has like really intimate lighting too, so I think it's a good spot to go. This is why I usually go on the weekends.
Okay. So when you're
Yeah.
at that spot, no, I answer your question. I'm not jittery. Of what? Of what? Not yeah. I don't get jittery. Do I get jittery? Can't think of it. Okay. So today you're gonna see her on Tuesday, right?
Yeah, I'm seeing her on Tuesday.
Okay. So what I would do here is I want to send her a Monday morning good morning, okay? Let her know
All right.
let her know I'm thinking about her. Let her know I'm still looking at that picture, unless you want to give me something else to look at. Not nothing naked, you know what I mean? But I'm still looking at your
Yeah,
picture.
yeah, I feel you.
I'm thinking about you, right? You can keep that because that wanders to what you're thinking about. Let her know you wanted to have a good day. And if she's free to talk to you, get back at me. Just something simple. But
Yeah, would you do that? Would you do that with like a voice message?
yeah.
How would you do that? Yeah.
You remember, it depends on which one you do. You can do voice or video.
All right,
See this?
cool.
Okay. The thing you want to do why voice is good is you want to keep the communication going this way. Not just by texting. You want to show a little bit of range that most guys don't show. They just text. I want to talk, I want to go on video, and I want to go live. So what I would also do if you have a chance, now you on Instagram with her, right?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram with her.
Okay, then maybe tonight if you can send her a message, say I'm thinking about you, and if you have a moment, I'd like to see you right now real quick. Well, I thought we were gonna see each other Tuesday. Yeah, I want to see you now. I want to see you. Then you can go live with her. See what I'm saying? You're doing this, and it's texting, voice, video, live. So you're changing up the way that you're communicating to show the depth and range that you have. So I would try to go space and go live with her and let her know that, you know what, I would say thank you for the rose. But what I'll do is I'll take the petals and put them aside, you know what I mean, for other occasions.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. Damn, man. See, so yo, I got a question. So it seems like the way that you think or even like use messages and phone and audio and all this, it seems like let me think of the Bob Ross painting, right? It seems like all of these are different like strokes that you're using to paint a picture.
All different,
basically.
all different strokes. All different strokes. Yes, I want to do all different strokes.
Yeah. So it seems like it's kind of going over my head a little bit because it seemed like the way I was using texting and like even audio before, I was just like 2D with it, like a paper cup or something like that. You know what I mean?
Well,
But
the more you connect to yourself through the game and stuff like that, remember the more you become one of one, the more you'll get her towards you where she can become the thing that she's not used to being.
yeah, because I was listening to you talk about doing video with one of the other callers.
Yes.
And it seemed like you were saying that the way that you think when you want to use video is when you want it to be something she could go back to. Like that's something that's
Yeah, you want to get not live, but yeah, video. I want to give her something. I want to give her access to me that most guys don't give access to. Yes.
And then it seems like when you use audio, that's when you want more range, like in sincerity, like you could hear what you're saying and feel what you're saying.
Right. And versus the video where you can see it all in one filled thing. So you just want to kind of change that up.
And then when you use like just like words, it seems like that's kind of where the poetry comes in. Like you're kind of painting a picture with the words, basically, like a book almost.
Well, yeah, but also what's also important is that you're training her on how you want her to move with you as well. So you want her to start using voice messages, her to start using video. So you're kind of training her along as well.
Yeah, because she wouldn't be able to do this with anybody else, would she? Yeah. All right, cool. So, I think that answers my questions for now. I'm going to go back and listen back on what you said, but I'm going to keep listening to the show.
All right, get it, man. Appreciate you. All right, guys, lines are open if you have a question. Let me get to this question here. What do you make of, what would you tell yourself? Wait. What do you make it? Hey, what do you make it about? What do you tell yourself? I'm here first when we started. Well, okay, big dog. Okay, the first thing you got to do is take the pussy off the table. Because the moment, as I told you guys, I know y'all want to fuck, and I'm not knocking you for fucking, but you can't you. It's like, okay, this is what y'all are doing when you make it about pussy. You're in this great battle with a woman, and you have the tanks and everything, and all you're doing is saying, "Hey, here are the tanks, here are the guns and all this other stuff." When you making it about pussy, what I'm saying to you is the first thing you got to do is take pussy off the table. You cannot make it about the pussy. You can't make it about fucking because that's all they know. That's all they're used to. That's all they're used to. So they're used to the guys that make it about the pussy, then the guys that want to be friends to try to fuck, or the guys that try to backdoor them, sidebar, and all this other stuff. So what you've got to do is start making it about the dick. Not giving her dick, but making it more about you by creating you through the creativity that you have. You must create and tap into the unique you. It's the one thing that she doesn't know, the unique you. And as you create the unique you through your creativity, it is going to be like a powerful, it's not like mystical thing, but it's a little bit different because you can move mountains in her mind, part oceans. You can show her and tap in and have her feel things about you based upon how different you are. But it has to be about the creativity. You all have creativity. You just got to tap into it. And this is where the problem is. You can't tap into anything outside of yourself. Red pill, women bad. I've got to be on my money, clothes, or status, and all this other stuff. Okay. Thing is that you put up roadblocks, you sabotage yourself, and all this other stuff. What I'm saying is that you have got to unlock your creativity. That is going to unlock your sexual creativity. Where then through your conversations, women enjoy talking to men that actually can talk without asking a million questions. But it has to be something that you have got to create on your own. And that's what we always tell you. The influence of your creativity will shift things with the woman because she's not used to someone that actually believes in himself. So just think about that for a second, okay? Let me get to the next, let me see here. Let me get to the next question. I haven't had any question all day. Can you go deeper and give her access to you? Well, okay, so every woman shouldn't have access to you. Listen to me, gentlemen. This is where you fuck up. The moment you want to fuck a woman, you're saying you have access to everything about me. You have access to my dick. You have access to my bank account. You have access to me running behind you and kissing your ass, and y'all don't even realize that. Okay. Access is earned. Think about that. There are levels to you that are like unlockables in a video game. She should have access based on the program in which you are running yourself off of. If she is following your instruction and she is on your program, you give her more access to you because those are the rewards of saying that you're fucking running and following what I need you to do, right? But most of you guys give too much access away. You give too much of yourself away. You say, you know what? I want to fuck you, so I'm an open book. And here's the thing. You are an open book because she knows your moves. So you guys thinking that you're not giving her access, these women already have access to you, which does a lot of damage for you. But that's a good question. Guys, you got other questions, put a Q or go ahead and ask. Could you go into detail about making her comfortable with you when she has insecurities? Okay, so when a woman is insecure, that means it is something about herself that makes her think or feel like she's not sexy. So she is going to want to either hide that, cover it up, or move away from that thing, or will not allow you access to it because in her mind, all she deals with guys that actually judge. So to me, the insecurities are more sexy, desirable, and beautiful because I'm saying I want to see you as you are, not as you want me to be. Most of you guys run away. Most of you guys say, okay, I want to see you all fixed up. I don't want to see you sick. I don't want to see you on your period. I don't want to see you having a bad day. I don't want to see you having a bad hair day. I don't want to see you feeling bloated. I don't want to see that. Then guess what? Then what you're telling her is you just want to see the good times, but you don't want to deal with the bad times when shit is going wrong. But see, when you have game, you're not saying that I want to see the insecurities because I want to use those things against you. I want to see you for seeing you. See, it goes back to, God damn it, you're going to make me pull it up. Let me find it. Hold on, guys. Hold on, gentlemen. Let me pull it up. It's been a while since it's been a while since I showed you, I do want to show you. Hold on, I gotta find. Here it is. I gotta put it back in there. I gotta restore it. All right, I just restored it. So let me pull it up for you guys. What I'm saying is this is the thing that you want women to say about you when you're not around her. You want her to think this when you're not around her. You want her to say this when she's around her friends, or if she's thinking about you. Okay? This is the thing, or what you want when you are looking at the insecurities, because there's beauty in insecurities. And here we go. Let me pull it up. Oops. Hold on. All right, here we go, guys. I want you to look at this. Watch this. Here we go. Here we go.
A courier delivered this for you. For me? Looks like someone's falling for you hard. You escaping the drudgery of this place? No, it's our first romantic getaway. You've fallen hard too.
Now, you notice her friend recognizes something about her, but she's about to answer the question.
Because I have never seen you.
Hey, key thing here. I've never seen you, gentlemen. This is where the gold is in the insecurities. I've never seen you like this. And what's the final answer?
What's so special about this guy? He sees me. And I see him.
So, gentlemen, do you actually want to see her? Oh, wait, let me get back to your question. So do you actually want to see her in her good times like everybody else? No. I want to see her in the bad times, not to be her security blanket, but to let her know that I want to see you I want to see every aspect of you. I want to see every side there is. And this side, see, gentlemen, all you guys want to know is this, but there are this, and then there's that back there. Women have several sides of them, but they cover those sides up because they've been trained by you average guys to say that I want to just see you when you're sexy and when you're looking good. I don't want to see all that other shit. But those that actually have game, we want to go beyond those points, because that's the thing. When her friends can see that there's a different way she's moving and you're the reason behind it, then she's gonna start to notice. See, sometimes it takes the friends to say, damn, you really talk about him a lot. Even if it's a bad thing or whatever. But sexy isn't when she looks good to a man. Sexy is when she's not feeling good. Sexy is when she thinks she's not pretty. Sexy is when she thinks she has a bad hair day. Because for her to go down, you can easily bring her up by showing her that you're not your makeup. You're not your eyeliner. You're not the way you fix your hair. You're not the clothes that you wear with me. because I'm not on that level. I'm not like them. And that changes things when she says, oh, wow, he sees me. Okay. Gentlemen, you got questions, please put a Q, guys. We got y'all covered. Great questions, gentlemen. Great questions. And let's continue breaking all this down. So one thing I always want you guys to think about is the core, okay, which we'll be getting into. But we have to create a way that we look at the game and the way we develop ourselves, but also how do you want to promote yourself to a woman? Now let's look at promotion. What are you promoting to a woman when you say, I just want to fuck you? What are you actually promoting? And I want y'all to think about that. What am I promoting to the woman? Am I promoting desperation? Am I promoting that I have no experience? Am I promoting all I see you as a piece of pussy? And again, if you feel that way, that's fine. I'm not here to change how you think. I'm here to help you grow by changing how you see things, okay? You must study the environment, but the environment is not the one that's in front of you. One mustn't study the environment with his mind. Your characteristics, gentlemen. Your characteristics. Hold on a second. More questions. Hold on. God damn, y'all hear me questions. I've talked to women when they're feeling down and sick. You ask for a pick when they give me resistance on that. You can wait. Well, I need you to call. I don't understand what you mean. You got to call in. I don't understand what you mean by that. Okay, sir. You are not rooted in yourself. You are rooted in a world of judgments, beliefs, and lies. You are rooted in a world thinking that you have to wear clothes, work out, and women or whatever the fuck you think. So when you sit, close your eyes, and go, aum, where do you think you're doing it from? Gentlemen, I don't think you understand how y'all fuck yourselves over. Anything you do outside of yourself, which you are in, and you think it's internal, is not internal. That's why it's not fucking working. Because you are operating from outside of yourself. So anything that you do is going to be outside of yourself. So keep meditating. It's not going to change you. You're still going to be the same individual that's a fuck up and is not gamed up. You're meditating from a point that you're not rooted in yourself. You don't have an understanding of yourself, and you think because you close your eyes and go, that you're going to be, hey, look, keep doing it. You don't want to listen. Like, gentlemen, like I tell you before, see, they don't understand the game. I'm not saying this to knock you down. I'm trying to open your fucking eyes and make you see that if you are in the I can't, I won't, or the I do, anything you do is outside of yourself. Man, y'all don't, never mind. You're right. Keep meditating. Fuck what I say. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about the environment in a second. Let me grab Iverson's question. I don't fully understand the difference between talking to her and talking at her. It's about telling her how you see her without judgment. No, that's why we do the Pineapple Show. When I talk to a woman, I'm talking to her to say, this is who I am. I'm going to reinforce when I say this is who I am in the beginning, right? I'm going to reinforce it of why you should fuck with me, because the interaction we're going to have is my interaction is I want to draw out things in you to make you think about me, miss me, and think about the conversations that we had. I don't want to be like the other guys. If this is one right here, well, no, that's not the one. I'm sorry. That's sorry, not that one. I'm sorry. Let me get to this one. I'm saying this one. I'm saying that you want to be the guy that a woman thinks about even after the conversation's over with. But the problem is that because you want to fuck, your mind is saying this. I want to get some pussy. And excuse my language, ladies, I'm not saying this to be disrespectful. So I just, please be warned. You're saying I want to fuck, and that dumbass bitch is going to give me the pussy by me just asking her a bunch of questions, because that way she knows I'm interested in her. That's y'all's problem. You're talking from the I do when you ask boring fucking questions. You're not making statements because you can't, because you're already judging the woman, dog. When you look at her, you're saying, how can I get some pussy from this woman who I feel like you're dirt under my shoe? Bitch ain't shit. She's dirt under my shoe, and all I want to do is fuck her and go about my way. But I'm going to pretend that I'm interested in her because these women are game to fuck up. You cannot play this game. The moment you play the game of, I'm going to try to get that pussy from you because I'm going to play, man, y'all fucking with the, man, these women, they get you. Don't do it. I'm telling you, when these women, oh, you trying to fuck? Okay, we're going to fuck. But I can promise you, when I'm done with this, I'm going to have your money. I'm going to have your heart. I'm going to have your emotions. And now I'm going to throw your ass away. You're going to be all fucked up. Because if you want to play with me, we going to fucking play. And that's why y'all guys don't play with women. Y'all don't play with women that way. Don't do that. If you're going to play with them, don't fuck with them that way. Because they on some shit, dog. But anyway, let's get back to what I was saying. So we're gentlemen, we're talking about characteristics. Okay? The environment here should create characteristics, gentlemen, of what is called the unrecognizable. And y'all don't understand the characteristics because you guys don't know yourselves. But what are the characteristics? There's so many of them. The characteristics is the woman. There are things a woman should recognize from you without you trying to force feed her it. She's got to recognize a dominant motherfucker. Strong. Not dependent on pussy, but independent of pussy, to saying that I don't need your pussy the way these other motherfuckers need your pussy. I don't need you, and I don't need your pussy. They need to recognize somebody that, the weirdest thing, gentlemen, authentic. Authentic is everything. Authentic is everything. And without being authentic, you're not going to go anywhere. Authenticity is everything in the game. Because if you're not authentic, she's going to realize that you're always going to apologize because you're soft as fuck. But this is the key thing right here. You've got to know what you want. But what you can't want is pussy. And that's why y'all ain't getting what you want. Because the motherfuckers that are inexperienced are not thirsty. It's okay to want to fuck, but you guys out here become pushovers because you were so fucking thirsty. You would do anything for push. You would do anything for pussy. And she's going to recognize that you have you lack self-awareness. You lack it. She's going to recognize that you're a motherfucker that's always going to criticize her, which is going to make her bottle herself up. Thirsty motherfuckers. You criticize, You complain. You want to feel like you're deserving of her to open her legs or anything like that. It just doesn't work, gentlemen. And I'm not, hey, listen, if you want to do that, if you want to be that, you can do that. I'm not saying that it's going to work. More of the times than not, it's not going to work. But it's something that you guys have to learn about. Guys, sorry, not guys. Guys, if you have a question, please put a Q. We got you covered. Please put a Q, or you can call in. I got you covered. But this is what we're talking about, the environment, gentlemen. Gentlemen, when you create the environment, it is going to relax the woman. But if your environment is chaos, then it's going to draw her away from you. Because if you cannot control your own environment, then you have no right to even be bothered with me, because I don't want to fuck with you. What you create should not have stress. You gentlemen, the game is not about stress. And you should never feel stressed around a woman. It's never. But it is built upon how you see yourself. Everything that you do is built and based off of you. Okay? Now, gentlemen, we're going to do about 15 more minutes. So if y'all got questions, go ahead and ask. Got about 15 minutes. I got some shit to do, but that's what I'm saying to you guys out there. We want you guys to understand the environment, that you're the environment, okay? You are all things. And it is something that she has got to see in you. If you can't see it in yourself, she can't see it in you. But what she can see in you that you see in her that she doesn't like is that all she is just a piece of meat. And I'm sorry, gentlemen, I know you guys want women, but you're not going to get them at this rate when you don't have experience. You have to clean up your environment by finding a place inside of yourself to have understanding of who you are. See, the man that cherishes his time, his value, and his worth is not going to move and behave the way women expect you to behave. You stand out then, gentlemen. Do you understand? There's a difference when standing out when you don't run behind pussy. Y'all should never run behind pussy. Listen, I know y'all love pussy. Pussy is good, but you know what? Know what's better? Your dick. When you have motherfucking game, your dick should have that kind of power. But again, y'all don't believe in it. Oh, hold on, boxing. All right, boxing. I'm going to see what the fuck you have, man. Let's see what you got, boxing. I'm going to play this shit. Here we go.
Women are scared of happily single men. You want to know why? Let's get.
They just scared, not just happily single. They are scared of men who don't need them. I'm going to take, listen, what I'm saying for happily single, we're going to break this down. What I'm saying for happily single guys, you can't go in this game saying, I need a woman to make me whole. You can't go in this game saying, I need a woman at all. You should be going in this game that I'm moving forward in my life, and there she is. Let me go ahead and holler at her for a second. Holla, holla. You see what I'm saying? So it's about how we sell ourselves. No. Watch this. Jay, it's how you sell yourself to yourself first. Don't sell yourself to the woman or you're going to come up short. You gotta market you. Okay, gentlemen, if you don't believe in what you want to do, then she is not going to believe in you. So you have got to market the thought or the move to yourself to be able to believe in that thought or self to move forward. But let's keep going to what she's saying.
Get into it. Being happily single as a man makes you more appealing.
Gentlemen, there are single guys, and then there's us guys. All right? All right? We're going to have women. All right? And that's just the truth. That's just what it is. Okay? And even when we can never say single, even a single man will always have a woman wanting him. So you'll never be single. You'll always have somebody wanting to fuck you, wanting to spend time with you, wanting to be with you. So the life is, you're never ever, I mean, you can be single, but you're never really single. You know what I mean? Because women are going to recognize things in you. You see what I'm saying? What's going on, Catherine? What's up, girl? I told her you caught my eye. She said, close them. So what do you want to say to her? Why you? This is what I don't understand. Why do you say shit that you came back? Why do you say things that you can't back up? Why do you say things you can't back up? I'm not going to even answer this. Stop trying to be something that you're not. Here we go.
Men that don't need to be in a relationship. Men that have high standards. Men that don't chase women. They chase in purpose.
Now, listen, again, as I told you, it's very important when they talk about purpose. There's a difference by chasing versus be on. Be on is from an I do. Chasing your purpose is a responsible individual that has to pay his bills and live to buy food, shelter, clothing. That's all it is. So don't look at purpose as something, because if you make your purpose and a woman has something to do with it, that's making it about pussy, gentlemen.
This makes women think, wonder if that man is actually interested in them, and will in turn, y'all listen to this, increase the value of that man and his expressed interest in their minds.
Damn, y'all, they ain't boxing. I don't think they ready for that shit. Guys, you got a question, please put a Q. We got you. We'll probably do about 15 more minutes, but this is what we're saying to all you young men out here. Gentlemen, I know you are struggling with low self-worth, and I know you're struggling with self-esteem, but you can change the struggle by changing your perspective. And not, listen to me. It's not it's not a snap of your fingers. Because hold on a second. I'm grab 443. What's your question, brother? What's up?
All right. So this is Tim again. So same shorty. She invited me over to her crib or whatever, right? So I was going to plan on like bringing the wine. I said the whole agenda. I said, I didn't text. I didn't send it yet because I wanted to put, I wanted to get your input to get some flavor on it. All right. So I said, so we're gonna get wine. We're gonna, we're gonna go to the sex store. We're gonna get you a toy, vibrating panties, lingerie for you to model for me. Go get food, watch a movie, and then movies just as something to throw in there, quality time, whatever. And then she was gonna get this work. But I didn't phrase it like that. I'm just like spitballing, like to get some flavor.
What's your question?
Is that a how can I put flavor on it?
Well, you can't put flavor on that. You fucked it all up, dog.
Oh, what I do?
You can't give her a whole itinerary and an agenda like you're a travel agency. You've got to leave things to the imagination, which you're not doing.
Okay.
And you've already fucked it up. You gave her this agenda, so it's not really going to have any kind of impact on
Oh,
it.
no, I didn't send it yet.
Well, then don't send her that shit.
Okay. All right. So, like, what? How
I look forward to seeing you soon. The end, dog. You're trying too hard, dog. Relax.
Okay.
Relax, okay?
For sure.
All right, I'll
Yes,
throw
sir.
you back
Okay,
in.
for sure.
All right, thank you. All right, we'll throw you back in. All right, getting back to where was I at? What the fuck I was talking about? Anyway, I know what I'm talking about. Okay. So what I'm saying to you guys out here, okay. The reason why you're having your issues right now is because you're holding on to something that you should have never held on to, and that is your past. You're holding on to pain and you're holding on to pleasure. And the problem is that these things are actually influencing how you see yourself. And the low self-worth comes from the assumption. That's all. It's an assumption plus a story plus a judgment plus a label that you do and put on yourself. And then because again, I ask yourselves, you gentlemen, when's the last time you worked on your mouthpiece? When's the last time you built yourself up to present yourself to a woman the right way? But you don't even think about that because you're too busy saying, I'm not good enough. I'm too ugly. My clothes, man. You're not your clothes. You're not your apartment. You're not your car. And I don't give a fuck. Guys, I promise you, never let a woman tell you or believe the shit. There are things women say to average guys that they don't say to us. They don't talk to us that way. They move different around us. And you want to be that man. And if you can be that man, gentlemen, not only move different, but create. When's the last time you have sat down and tried to create just a thought? Take one bad thing about yourself and build on that thing right there. And ask yourself, whatever that memory that you're holding on to, like, I don't fucking know why, but why are you holding on to this? Because this is a foundation, and you have made that foundation an expectation, and these expectations are the thing that you're operating off of because you think that is actually you, and that's not you. These things, your low self-worth that you feel right now is something this is going to be weird, but you're holding on to this because it makes you feel safe and secure, even though it's ass backwards to feel insecure as a man. You are a king. You're emperor. So if you're king and emperor, why would you talk down to yourself, beat yourself up, or abuse yourself? Why would you do that to yourself? Why would a man do that to himself? Why is there so much not you don't believe? Why don't you believe in yourself? What is it about you that's so bad? The self-worth will always be attached to the belief. The belief is your driving behavior. But game will always teach you guys beliefs are not facts. They're nothing but conclusions that you have drawn based upon a past in which you cannot change. I am not my beliefs, but I believe in me. But I'm not my beliefs. I believe in myself, but the moment I make a belief a fact, what happens? Roof over your head. I believe I'm good enough. Nah. I am good enough. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I am. And guess what? I am good enough to get her. And I go over there and she tells me no. So I still believe in myself. Okay? Right? Well, as you can. This is how you do it right here. It's a good question. And I'll give you a simple answer. Right there. Right there. That's how you begin. It's your choice. Yeah, but you can't put a limit on a man. No, you can't. Nobody can. Everybody's going to set limitations on you, gentlemen, no matter what walk of life you are on. Okay? Okay, Chris J says. So, Unc, you say in us, believing in us in turn, what? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. So we're doing more harm than good by, well, okay. It's 60, let's say it's 60 degrees outside. You walk out your door and you believe it's cold outside. Your next door neighbor walks out the door in his shorts and be like, ooh, it's a nice crisp day. It's great outside. What you believe is nothing but a fucking fact that you have created. It has no weight. And you should never sit here and say, I need to believe in myself to get some pussy because you make a pussy God then. Low self-worth, it changes you. It doesn't blind you. It changes you. It keeps you on a plantation, a mental plantation. You say us believing in who we are in turn makes us more. No, it doesn't make you more anything. And when do I say I give a fuck what a woman sees? Why is it? Your mind is fucking you, dog. Why do we try to connect this all to these fucking women? Why? Why do we do this? And what the fuck is... What? It is sad that you hate yourself so bad. This is why y'all can never get and learn game. Okay? Okay? I'm not what I don't give a fuck what most 50-year-olds look like. I only care about what I look like. And all you're doing is making judgments, brother. You're judging yourself, you're judging me, and you're judging other men. Come on, man. Herb is in the message. I'm about to wrap it up. Fuck, man. Y'all, you're not learning anything, man. Your looks, you are not your looks. I look good to me, but I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks of how I look. What? Wait. Should I? What? I should get Botox and all that other shit because I'm worried about. Oh my man, motherfucker! You understand, motherfuckers with game? We get them all of age. Not all of them, but we can still get them young, son. You don't understand, man. We are not our looks. We are our mindset, dog. And this is why you're losing, because you got a loser mentality. And I'm sorry, not you, Will. I'm sorry. Not you, Will. I'm sorry. I'm talking about the other guy. What's your question, sir? How can I help you? What's up?
Yo, Steve, what's up, man? Respect to you. What did I say? I went with my girl for 4 years, right? And the other day I asked her, I said, do you still love me? And she said, I love you, but not the same. And I don't know if you remember me. I called in saying that, that.
Why? You know why I never ask a woman if she loved me? Why? You want to know why?
Yeah, what's up?
Why do you think I never asked a woman if she loved me?
Because you got to know it. You got to kind of know that.
No, because the bitch is always telling me they love me. The fuck you mean? I don't need it. Wait a second. Why the fuck do I need Dog, how old are you, man?
27.
Why in the fuck are you seeking validation from a fucking woman? Why?
That's a good point.
No, it's not. No. I didn't ask you if you spilt your milk. I'm asking you a simple question. Why do you seek validation in a woman?
That's a good question. I don't know.
No, wait, sir. And this is why she shouldn't love you. Because you don't even love yourself.
Damn, that's crazy.
They love me because I love myself, and they love to be loved by a man that loves himself.
It's true, that's true.
So what did your sorry ass say when she said I don't love you anymore? What'd you do?
I said, okay, I see how it is now. All right.
Oh, so now you want to complain. Now you want to poke your lip out. Now you want to be mad. Oh, she doesn't love me. The fuck is that?
Yeah, it's crazy.
All right, dog.
I appreciate your answer.
No,
man.
wait. No, listen.
What's up?
She can't love a man who can't fuck. She can't love a man who doesn't know how to tap into her sexuality. She can't love a man that can show her that she is more than the sum of the parts of all the average motherfuckers out there. She can't love that man. She can't love a man that is not one of one, because all you're showing her is that you are subpar and average, and she's seeping to your fucking level. She can't love that. She's got to love the motherfucker that's infinite, that has limitless mindsets, not limitations. She can't love average. She can't love below average. The below average thinker is the below average lover, is the below average effeminate male that needs validation, young man. And then when he doesn't hear what he wants to hear, his pussy starts hurting, and then he's in his fucking emotions. When you don't love me and you don't want me, there's the baby. I understand, and you know our time has come to the end, and I enjoy the time I spent with you. I wish you well on your endeavors, And there is either a candle in the window or there's not one.
That's true. That's true. My little brother been telling me the same thing, man.
And
it's
that's
crazy.
what the fuck the game is about, because your brother got that shit from me. And that's the fuck I'm telling you, man. Y'all got, man, why do y'all motherfuckers want to hold on to women that don't want to be with you? But why should they be with a woman or an effeminate male that can't lead the woman? Baby, tell me, do you still love me? Dog, you know what? I've never had to ask a woman. I'm a lovable motherfucker. And they will tell me how much they appreciate me, how much they love me, and how much they care about me. And I don't have to say a motherfucking thing.
Facts. It's true.
But that's what I'm saying, dog. That's what I'm saying. You should have women to say, look, baby, look, hey, you know what? I was thinking, let me show you something. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can give you some. Hold on. Let me give you an example of. This is what you should have women. You should have women saying things like this to you. You see? Hold on. I'll give you a prime example. This is the life that you should have right here. Let me show you this shit. Fuck. I gotta do that shit right. Hold on. This is what you. This is just the life, dog. Oh fuck! I fucked it up. Fuck.
Yo, Steve, my phone died.
Okay, well, just go ahead and go, dog. You need to get some help. Get some help on the back end. I'll throw you back in, dog. Just stay with your girl and be what the fuck you are. Let me get to this question right here. A few more questions before we wrap it up. If a woman that we haven't talked to in a while reaches out after she says she isn't interested, when you don't have game and a woman reaches out to you, she's not trying to fuck you, dog. You ain't game to fuck up. She just says, you know what? Let me call that weak bitch ass guy and run game on him because he doesn't know how to be a man. Okay? All right? And that's what I'm saying, dog. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I apologize. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, dog. Y'all gotta get y'all shit together, man. Gentlemen, last round question. We're about to wrap this up. But gentlemen, we had a great time, great calls. Gentlemen, we are going to keep this up. Hope you guys learn from this and soak up the information that we're telling you guys, okay? You can change and it can happen for you. But the important thing is that what do you want to do and be as a man? Okay? The choice is yours, all right? Gentlemen, y'all have a very, very good night. I'm the Dean. It's a Man Mindset. Gentlemen, we will see y'all later. Guys, please, I appreciate those who have liked, subscribed, and got the notifications. I appreciate you all. Gentlemen, please, at the end of the day, appreciate yourself. Fuck with you.
Just like that, Man Mindset. Just like that, Man Mindset. Have a good night, the show is over. Take notes and use what the Dean has told you. Now with dating, your game is colder. No hesitation when you approach her. Gotta level up, gotta keep on rising. Till you the best, got the touch like Midas. Now you got style, you got all the women flocking. So many options, now you got it popping. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, just like that, Man Mindset. Gotta come back again. Hey, just like that, Man Mindset. Email the manmindset@gmail.com.